What up? What up? What's going on, man? How everybody doing? It's your boy Fat Tears back with another live. It's not gonna be that long. I just had a couple things I wanted to talk about. Well, not a couple things, but in particular, one subject, and that's are you guilty by association? So as you can see, I put a question mark because I'm not gonna automatically assume that someone is, guilty just because they so happen to you know be associated because they oh shit hold on so happen to my bad about that echo, sorry about that. What up, Lisa? Johnny Blaze, what's good with you? Kobe knows, how everybody doing? Appreciate y'all coming through. Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me fine? Am I clear enough? What up, MG707? Appreciate you coming through. I ain't really the one to be like hit the like button. I know everybody say that, like, man, hit the like button on your way in. I mean, you can if you want to. It don't really matter. But yeah, sound good. Okay, appreciate it. Appreciate it. What up, Roy Lee? Everybody falling on in. I appreciate y'all coming through, checking me out for a second. Yeah, I ain't gonna really be on here too much long. I mean, not long, but I just wanted to touch on this subject. Something I've been thinking about because I see a lot of people that get grouped up um, simply because they be associated with a group basically. So it's like they kind of get demonized simply because they associate with a certain group. And I am going to drop the link just in case anybody wanted to come up and give their opinion on that, or how y'all do. Y'all be in the chat or whatever. But yeah, because a lot of shit going on in the YouTube streets right now. So it's like if you be in a certain chat and then I guess the people see you in another chat, they automatically assume that I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just like because it's like I noticed a while back certain people stopped speaking to me only because I didn't agree with something that um I ain't even gonna say that. It was more than that. I had people start speaking to me simply because I still rock with certain content creators that they didn't like anymore. So basically, they're making me guilty by association and say, well, if you still support this content creator, then you must be just like them. When that's not always the case. Like you can actually support somebody and don't necessarily agree with everything that they do or say. You know what I mean? Like that's been proven. But then again, you know how the shit go on YouTube. What up, 901? Got Pro in the building. 901 Reacts. Appreciate you coming through, bro. So you'll never understand it. Cause me neither, man. I swear I don't really understand it. Cause was it today? I think it was today when I was in the chat and I forgot who said it, but basically I had commented and was like, "Yo, if I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you, no matter who you're cool with." Because there's plenty of people on here that be in the chats that they rock with content creators that I'm not particularly a fan of, but that don't mean that I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna speak to you or converse with you in the chat just because you support somebody that I don't like." That shit is stupid. We too grown to be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna be like, well, fuck everybody that support that person just because I don't like that person," which I see a lot of that going on. And another thing, not to go off subject, but I swear I am so sick of subliminals. Like maybe it's just me, But I be catching people's subliminals, and I'm like, why the fuck they just can't be direct? Is that such a hard thing to do on here? Like, just to be direct? I don't get it. What's up, Deja Vu? I appreciate you coming through, love. Right, MG. We all adults. We can go where we want. But that's not necessarily what I'm speaking on, because of course, we can go where we want. It's just that when you do go where you want, you might be grouped up with whoever chat it is or whatever group, even though you're not particularly part of that group, but you associate with them, then people will look at you as if you're part of the group. And if they shooting at the other people at the group, hey, they gonna shoot at you too. You know what I mean? So that does happen where you can kind of catch friendly fire. Well, not friendly fire, but you know what I mean? You can get caught in the line of fire, basically. And people will be coming at you, and you be like, God damn, I'm like, yo. Because I'm pretty sure it's people that call people on here wabbits that's not a fucking wabbit. Like, they don't even associate, I mean, they don't call themselves a wabbit, but they be around them, so people going to automatically assume you are. What's up, Miss Eve? What's up, Evolve Man? I appreciate y'all coming through. And you are absolutely right, Miss Eve. I can respect the person when they're direct. Because if you're not direct, and which I get it, because sometimes you will be subliminal. Like, for example, if someone is being subliminal with you and then you choose to be subliminal with them, then I don't really see too much wrong with that. But if a person is continuously being subliminal, like they never be direct, I just can't respect that. Because it's like, what the fuck? Why you just don't be direct? Especially if the person that you're speaking of hasn't said anything about you. Now, if they have, then cool. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be subliminal, take the coward route and just be subliminal the whole time, then fine. But, at some point, I don't know about other people, but at some point, I'm going to start looking at you sideways like, well, damn, my nigga, like, you can't just be direct, like, and just say who you talking to. But I just wanted to see what people's thoughts was on this subject and see where, how people feel about being guilty by association. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's right to really group everybody up together, because I'm not going to automatically assume. And I'm just going to use it for example, just for discussion purposes of, the bus life, how I really don't agree with how the Kwamites get down, but all of them aren't bad. Like, I do feel like they're all delusional, but at the same time, like they not all bad people. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit there and be like all of them pieces of shit, like the person that they follow. That don't make them a piece of shit just because someone that they support might be perceived as a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? But now some of them are, obviously, because if the old saying, birds of a feather flock together. We all know that. And it can reign true to a certain extent, but it's not always true. Because when I was growing up, shit, I know dudes that went to prison for murder and, doing other type of crimes. And I was friends with them at one point. Did that make me a murderer or a potential murderer or someone that could be out here robbing people just because I actually associated with people that actually did? No, because I've never done any of those things in my life and wouldn't. Well, I ain't gonna say wouldn't, but I would try my best not to. I wouldn't want to put myself in any situation where I gotta resort to anything like that. So I wasn't guilty by association because I wouldn't do the same things that they do. Because there was plenty of situations where I'm hanging with my friends and they go off and do something stupid. I could have went with them, but I chose not to. So it's all about your own choices too. You know what I mean? So if you're choosing to go along with the crowd and doing what they doing, then you're going to be guilty by association just off the strength you're going along with it. But just because you associate with them, but you're not actually doing what the other people are doing, I'm not going to say that you're guilty of anything that the other people are doing and just be like, oh, well, you be with them, so you just as bad. Like, nah, that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? What up, Wabbit 2 Network? We got Sis in the building. What it do, Sis? Courtney Peach. What's up, Courtney? Long live. What up, OG? Draco, Top Monster, the big homie. What up, bro? I appreciate everybody coming through. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So you still catching up. I ain't been long. I ain't been live that long. It's only been a few minutes. But I hope everybody having a good evening so far. I mean, you know, tomorrow is the day of thanks. I'm not necessarily a big Thanksgiving celebrator. I don't actually celebrate the actual holiday, but I do go be with my family, and you know, it's time for my daughter to spend time with her grandmother and her, you know, cousins and all that. So that's the good part about it. But other than that, we all know the history of the country. Well, not we don't all know, but most people, especially in this in the Wabbit sector, because there's a lot of smart people that's very, you know, knowledgeable, and they know their history over here in the Wabbit sector. Whether people want to believe that or not, it's some very intelligent people that have things going on outside of YouTube. And it goes back to that guilty by association, because the way that they perceive Sis, I mean, I'm not saying none of this stuff is true. I'm just talking about the way they perceive him, the things they say about him. They automatically assume that the people that support him are the same way. And I'm like, yes, that's crazy. Like, how can y'all assume, if y'all sitting here saying, oh, he be on YouTube all day, then everybody else be on YouTube all day too, just like him? Now, some people do, and some people can do that because of their job. Like, they don't have to have, you know, their phone put up and all of this shit. Like, you know, most of these jobs, you know, you got a manager looking over you, don't want you to be on your phone. Everybody ain't got those type of jobs. Some people got, you know, jobs where they can do what they do. As long as they getting their work done, shit, they could be on YouTube. I'm one of them people. The type of work I do, I can be on YouTube as much as I want. But right now I'm chilling. I'm at the crib. You know what I mean? I don't go back to work till like next week. So I'm chilling. Just wanted to do this little quick live. I know some other people going live later, so that's why I wasn't going to be on here that long. But this is just a subject I wanted to touch on. Matter of fact, let me drop the link. I figured out how to drop the link. Your boy ain't playing with it. Let me stop. I ain't doing that, y'all. Let me see if I remember how to do this. I go to... No, I know what I gotta go to. Go to guest. Copy that. Go back to... Hold on, which one? Yeah, that one. Hit that. Why this shit acting stupid? Hold on. God damn. Oh, there we go. Alright, here we go. Bam. I think that worked. Right, 901. How you know somebody on YouTube all day unless you on YouTube all day? But they claim, you know, they be like, well, when I did come on here, I seen you in such and such chat or seen that person, and then I come back and I still see you. Like, okay, and? And what's the big deal? Like, yo, if you ain't paying this motherfucker internet bill, and if you ain't paying their bills and all that shit, then what the fuck difference does it make if they on YouTube all day? You feel me? But yeah, I was in God damn, hold up. I was in Moonlight shit earlier, man. That shit was crazy. Who else was in there? Somebody, Kobe, you was in there. I don't know if Roy Lee was in there. You might have been. I think he was. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I was like, yo, that's she really in her chat. Everybody was saying, yeah, man, KB must have sent the ass over here. He gave her the approval. He said, what's it to you? Right. Right, Evolve May. What's it to you? But, you know, people gonna have their opinions. You know, I respect everybody's opinion. It doesn't mean I care about it. But I respect it, you know what I mean? Like I don't care about your opinion, but I respect your opinion though. Cause I feel the same about mine. People ain't gonna really care about my opinion, you know what I mean? Shit, they might not even respect it. It is what it is. Man, my bad, y'all. I'm trying to I should have did this shit before I actually hit the go live button. It's roll up. But my ass was like, yo, try to be on time. I did set it for 8:45, so. But yeah, so I mean, if y'all was in there, y'all seen that shit that was going on in there. But I like Moonlight Chat simply because you can say what you want to say as long as, because I'm not gonna be talking about your children or saying nothing crazy like that, but I will troll you. I mean, shit. Yo, the funniest shit, y'all. Hold on. The funniest shit. I got into a back and forth with mom of many. Mom of many. And look, what's so crazy, she said she was responding to me, but I wasn't even talking to her. Like I wasn't even talking to her initially. You know what I'm saying? I just made a comment. I was, trolling. I mean, I was being funny when I made the comment, yeah, get your credit fixed for 1999. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking to her. But she felt the need to reply to me or respond to me when I wasn't even talking to her. Because I guess she felt some type of way about that 1999. Like, shorty, you're not fooling me. You can fool other people. And these deals you claim that you can get people that they can't get nowhere else, which is a lie. Um, she just need to kick that man. Anyway, I ain't gonna get into all that because that's a whole nother live talking about her whole fucking scheme. Let me catch up on the chat. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to do this right here. Say you were surprised, Roy. Me too, bro. Like I ain't even gonna stunt. When I first seen her name in the chat, I was like, "Yo, that really her." And I ain't no mod over there, so I can't check. And I'm not subscribed to her, so I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? What her channel really looks like. Um, but then it's like I kind of like, okay, it seemed like it's probably her. And I think a mod confirmed that it actually was her. So I was like, oh shit, she actually in here. Wow. But my thing is nobody is mentioning. Well, I didn't say nobody is mentioning, but I don't understand why Kwame is making it about race, saying, "Oh, it's just because she's white," and then she turns around and say, "Oh, y'all said it was because I was white," when no one said it was because she was white. Like it's because of her behavior, the things that she said she done, and all of this. Her skin complexion has nothing to do with, well, in my opinion, to me, the my ill feelings towards her actions has nothing to do with her skin complexion. You know what I mean? Like, and Kwame just kept harping on the fact that she was a white girl, and then she gonna say, "Oh, y'all mentioning that I'm a white girl." Like, no, the fuck, nobody didn't. Kwame did. So you need to direct that to the right person that said that shit. Like, that shit was crazy. Nah, I ain't talking about Reggie, Courtney Peach. I'm talking about JJ. JJ ass pulled up in Moonlight Chat. You know what I'm saying? When Moonlight was going over the audio of Kwame and JJ, when JJ hit his panel or whatever. And then that's another thing. His old front and ass. Like, nigga, you claim you didn't even know who she was. Now all of a sudden, oh yeah, we been knowing each other. We're from Brunswick. Of course, it's a small town. Like, get the fuck out of here. This nigga No, I wish I had the video. I'm pretty sure Sears might got it. I know somebody got that fucking video where he's on video saying, I don't even know her. He was like, I don't know this lady. I don't know if any of y'all remember that shit. He said out his own mouth, I don't know this lady. Now all of a sudden, y'all been knowing each other for years. Prior to him going viral, which has been what, about 3 years now, 2 or 3 years. Prior to that, you already know who each other was. But he played it like I didn't know who this lady was. Like, come on, bro. Courtney Peach, you ain't slow. Because that's the case. I be having my slow moments too, where it's like I gotta catch on. You know what I mean? I'm like, hold up, what? Just like, look, last night when old girl was in Sid's chat, I didn't realize who it was at first. Cause I mean, I don't really know who she is. You know what I'm saying? And then the name, I didn't put the name with, you know, being old boy wife or whatever. But then it's like, oh, that's who it is. I had my slow moment. It's like, okay, that's who it is. I caught on. That shit crazy. Yeah, Miss Satisfied. I didn't realize who she was at first. And then I realized who she was. Like, oh, that's old boy wife. Matt stupid as fuck. Whole front and ass. Like, yo, don't come over this motherfucker. Well, I mean, that ain't my shit. She can come over wherever she want. What is it, baby?
What you doing?
I'm on live. What you trying to show me that? Hey, look, I ain't got the camera on, girl. My bad, y'all. She might gotta have it. She might. What up, J Dub? Appreciate you coming through, bro. Well, I mean, she claiming he got one, and he probably saying she got one. And the truth is, they probably both got one. To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know these motherfuckers' lives outside of YouTube. I don't, try to inquire about it. Now. If it's on YouTube and it's obvious, then yeah, I can say yeah, this person does this, that, and the third. But like I said, I don't know. It's just crazy how she moving, and then the stuff she be saying about him, like he was the worst ever. And I'm like, hold on, don't you got how many? You got how many kids about this dude? How many years was y'all together? It was something you liked about him at some point. Like you talking like you never liked the dude. At least be honest. You got to be balanced with it. Like Carlos Franklin, what up, bro? Appreciate you coming through. He said 59 kids. She got 11 kids. Having all them chitlins. Shout out to all the people that's gonna have chitlins on Thanksgiving, man. I pray for you, cause I know that house, whoever house y'all going to that's gonna have that shit ain't gonna be smelling the best. Unless somebody bring them, cause if they cook them at that house, that shit leaves a terrible aroma behind. But if someone cooked them at their house and then brought them to the house, then you might be alright. But say hell no, bro. I can't do no motherfucking chitlins. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I gotta be on a fucking deserted island with nothing to eat, and the only thing is there to eat is some fucking chitlins. Then I gobble them motherfuckers up. But other than that, I'm not eating no motherfucking chitlins. You said not in mine, right? Them shits is terrible, boy. Well, I don't knock it. I mean, I get it. It's an acquired taste. You know what I mean? Like you gotta. It don't even be the chitlins though. That's what's so crazy about it, right, y'all? It be the seasoning. They always say if you season it right, then you'll like them. I'm like, man, it's the texture. It's all of that. Them shits is disgusting. And I have tasted them. Like you know how people be like they don't like something, but they never tasted it. I actually have tasted this shit, so that's why I know I don't like it. What up? It is what it is. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, man. I'm just chilling. What is it, baby?
Yeah, you can have this because my baby peed on it.
Say what? Your baby peed on it?
Yeah.
Baby, how your baby pee on it?
You got it.
Huh?
I don't want that. My baby peed
on it. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. It was in her bed.
Did you finish cleaning your room?
I still got a milk on the ground and a little bit of trash.
Okay.
But
Okay. Thank you.
it's getting clean. So far, so good.
Okay. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it.
It's almost done.
Okay. My bad, y'all. That's my daughter. She talking about her baby doll peed on a picture that she like. Yo, how the fuck do your baby doll? Anyway, the fuck was I talking about? He says Thanksgiving, let her chill, man. Right, I'm getting rid of her ass tomorrow, Kobe. I'm leaving her with grandma. I'm gonna get a few days of peace. She's staying with grandma until Sunday. Said when you cook them, you don't have any smell. You put a potato in to absorb the smell. Then on the second thought, maybe that's probably what it is. He Paul made. Because if someone that doesn't eat them and never really been around them, and they was to come into your house, I guarantee, like especially like a person like me, I would smell it. I'm not saying your house is stinking or nothing like that, but I would smell that someone has been cooking chitlins because it's just a distinct smell. Like you can't get away from something that had a lifetime of shit in it. Like that shit had a lifetime of shit. So however old that hog was that got killed, that's how old the fucking chitlins is. That's crazy to me. Oh shit, it's 19 in here. Shout out to everybody that's in here. I appreciate you coming through. Um, I'm gonna get back on subject in a minute because I be jumping off subject and shit. But as you see, the title of the live is "Are You Guilty by Association?" And does being around a group make you automatically guilty of whatever it is that group is guilty of doing? I know that's right, bro. I ain't never smelt no good shit. Like I ain't never walked in my house like, damn, them chitlins smell good. like, yo, that just ain't the smell for me. But we ain't gonna talk about chitlins. We gonna get off chitlins, man. I could talk forever about how stinking them shits is. Well, that's because they put vinegar in it, Courtney Peach. If you smelled chitlins before they put any seasoning in it, like when they're boiling it to like clean them, because like most people they wash the shit out of them, and then you have to boil them to try to clean them even further before you even cook them. Am I wrong? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, Evolve May. Am I right? Don't you have to boil them first before you even cook them? I mean, you know, boiling is a form of cooking, but that's not the end of the process when you're doing chitlins. Like you got to clean them, then you got to boil them, and then you got to cook them. And then they put like when they cooking them, like after they boil them and then they cook them, that's when they put in all of the the seasoning, the vinegar, the hot sauce, and all that other shit in it. Whatever it is they do to it. Like I said, I ain't no chitlin fan, so but I just never understood why you would eat chitlins on Thanksgiving, but it is part of people's meals, so more power to you. I'm just glad they don't cook that shit at my family functions, cause I'll be like, yo, like yo, that shit stink. See, 2 times you boiled the grease off. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't eat them, cause I'm like, yo, you got to do too much to them to feel like okay, now they ready to eat. And even then, to me, it's like, nah, that shit still had a lifetime of shit in it. So it's like, I don't know. But I don't want to deter anybody from eating shit, literally. But hey, whatever floats your boat, keeps you afloat. What up, Jamie Jules? How you doing, love? Appreciate you coming through. So collard greens can have a bad smell. Yo, bruh, I just watched this video, and it was like this white lady was trying to cook some collards. Bruh, that shit was the funniest shit ever, dog. Son, she didn't even wash them shits good. Like, she didn't even clean them good. Then she didn't even chop them up. She tried to, boil them shits with the stock still on them motherfuckers. and then she took some ham, like some lunch meat ham, and peeled it like that shit was fucking hilarious, yo. And then she only boiled she only boiled them shits for like 30 minutes. Y'all know it take longer. Like when you cooking some greens, like, you know, from the garden, it's gonna take longer than goddamn 30 minutes. That shit was hilarious. Of course, you know, not saying all white people can't cook, because I'm pretty sure some white people that can cook. What's that white lady name to be on TV? They got canceled for calling niggas. Paula Deen. Paula Deen could burn, you know what I mean? Even though she got all her recipes probably from a nigga, but you know, whatever. Most of these good ass recipes came from niggas, you know. Emeril Lagasse, he can cook. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch his cooking show and shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Motherfucker be like, bam! Alright, I'm good now. Y'all done rolled up. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, Paula Deen. They shouldn't even cancel her though. He said that Paula Deen shit be trash. Bruh, if I go to somebody's crib, which I don't even eat potato salad, but even though I don't eat it, if I see raisins in a potato salad, I'm gonna assume everything else is nasty too. Yo, y'all ever happen to y'all? Like, this is for all my fellas, right? You ever went with your lady, like, probably not lady you with now, but maybe an old girlfriend or something, I don't know. You know what I mean? Just a girl that you was talking to, you was with or whatever, and you went with her to her family Thanksgiving dinner, and the food was nasty, but you had to try to pretend like it wasn't as nasty as you thought it was, or you know what I'm saying, it was to you. So you try to like eat the shit, but the whole time, like I'm telling you, it's like you like, yo, I'm ready to get the fuck up out of here. Yo, this food is terrible. There's no way I'm gonna continue to talk to this girl, because there's no way I can come to these family functions and deal with this nasty ass food for the rest of my life. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe that only happened to me. You know what I mean? It's just me alone. Where I was like, God damn, can't nobody cook in this family. You be thinking like at least one dish will be all right, but then nobody had a good dish. Everybody's shit sucked. It's like, God damn. Green bean casseroles and shit. Like, yo, like, man. Like, this shit is disgusting. Dry ass macaroni and cheese and shit. What up, Jills for Wabbit Brown? Salute. Appreciate you coming through. You said I'm out if everything is trash. Right. I mean, but you gotta be polite with me personally. I can't speak to anybody else, but I would be polite. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna, you know, because that can kind of, yo, that made me think, right? An old girlfriend I used to have, man. She wanted to cook for me and shit, right? I was young, y'all, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. I was young. I was in my early 20s, so I wasn't as mature. But anyway, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna cook for you or whatever. She's like, what you want me to cook for you? I'm like, shit, I don't know, cook some cube steak and whatever else. I don't care. So man, she cooked this shit, right? Man, that shit was so terrible. I couldn't even try to be nice about it. Cause I'm sitting there chewing this shit and she looking at me and I'm like, okay, you gonna sit here and stare at me while I'm eating. She's like, you like it? Is it good? And I'm like, So then I'm like, instead of me saying no, it's not good, I tried to explain it, like, you know what I mean? Like, it just the texture and everything just wasn't right, you know what I mean? Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you try to break it down to where it's like, okay, I'm not telling you it's nasty, but it's not good neither. But I'm gonna tell y'all where I fucked up at. And so, fellas, I don't know if y'all ever fucked up like this. You never tell a woman, well, what I learned, that you shouldn't tell a woman that it don't taste like your mama's. Oh man. Yo, don't never tell a woman it don't taste like your mama's, boy. They get hot. Cause she got mad as hell. Like I said, it didn't taste like mama. I'm like, well, my mama shit don't come out like this. Like this shit, I feel like I'm chewing on a goddamn piece of damn plastic. Like I got that same piece in my mouth. I've been chewing for 30 minutes and I still can't swallow this shit. That shit was crazy. That's when I knew. I was like, nah, ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna be with her long term. Like you know how fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about. You already starting your escape plan. Like in your mind, you like, yeah, this about over with. And she won't even like. She was bad. She won't ugly or none of that shit. It's just that you like, yeah. I was young. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was young, so you don't be thinking like, oh, she could get better at cooking. All she gotta do is take some cooking lessons, or you know what I mean, whatever. She can get better. You don't be thinking like that. You like, yeah, shit. I'm up out of here. But you know, we live and we learn. Nah, Evolve May, it really don't. It's how you cook it, because if you cook it too long, or the temperature is too high, then it's going to be too tough. You get what I'm saying? Because it's steak. It's actual steak. You know how when people order their steak, they'll be like medium, well done, rare, and all that shit. So the rarer you get it, is the more juicier. But you know that's the bloody shit. That's too raw for me. You know what I mean? So you cook it. Well, me, I like my steak medium rare, where it's not rare, but it's pretty much almost done, but not done. So you still can get the flavor, the juices and shit from it. So cube steak is kind of similar. It's just that the way they cut it, it's way thinner than a steak, actual piece of steak. So you don't cook it as long, and you can't have a high ass temperature. Right, it is tough, but it's a way to cook it, Jamie, where it's not as tough. Like you actually can just chew it and swallow. Well, maybe I don't know. My mama, she can burn the hell out of some cube steak, so her shit wasn't never ever like chewy and I gotta chew it for a fucking hour just to damn swallow one piece. Like nah, her shit won't like that. There you go, Jamie. Right, slow and low. But some people cook it like they cooking a fucking burger or something. Like you can't cook it like you cooking a damn hamburger, because obviously most hamburger is gonna be thicker, and it's a different type of meat. You know what I'm saying? Because ground beef is you know a bunch of ground up shit that you really don't know what it is. But anyway, we ain't gonna get into all that. Thinner steaks are tough because they are thin. I mean, they so thin that you can go from medium rare to well done fast. Yeah, right, really. But I was just using it as an example, like motherfucker cooking some shit that was nasty to me, and I'm trying not to tell him it's nasty, but she kind of forced my hand because she kept asking me, how does it taste? Is it good? I'm like, yo, this shit is disgusting, shorty. Like everything was nasty. Yo, she had cooked quick cube steak. Some how do you fuck up Velveeta shells? What was it? Not she didn't cook macaroni and cheese. Velveeta and shells or some shit like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Velveeta shit. Man, everything was nasty. That, the steak, the what else she cooked? Hell, how you fuck up corn? Like how do you make corn nasty? Like corn is one of the easiest fucking things to cook, and she made that shit nasty. I'm like, yo, that's a skill. You got to be skilled to make corn nasty. That ain't easy to do. Because technically, all you need is some fucking water, some butter, and maybe some salt. If you like salt on it, you know what I mean. How you fuck that up? The corn done. You know what I mean. That shit was too hard. I feel like I'm trying to eat a fucking goddamn cob of corn from the fucking field or some shit. Like, shorty. Fuck that. Y'all seen that video where it was this couple and they was in the kitchen, right? And Shorty was cooking, and she was cooking some spaghetti, and she cooking the ground beef, and her ass was about to put some motherfucking taco seasoning, meat seasoning and that shit. My man like, yo, Shorty, what is that for? It's tacos. What are you cooking? Spaghetti. So why would you put that in the? She like, hey, it's seasoning. That shit was hilarious. I feel bad for all the brothers that got those type of chicks for tomorrow, and you got to eat that type of Thanksgiving dinner. Shout out to you. Hopefully, you know, your girl cooking skills get better. But yeah, man, back to this. Like I said, I be going off subject and shit. My bad, y'all. I do smoke. This guilty by association shit. That shit is kind of getting on my nerves. You know what I mean? Because motherfuckers group everybody up, and I don't group everybody up. Now, I will go off of your behavior. If I see that you pretty much go along with what's being said in whatever chat you in, then I'll be like, yo, you guilty by association. You one of them people that's guilty by association because you go along with whatever's being said in the chat at the time that you in. I don't really respect that. Like, stand on what you stand on, no matter who chat you in. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna go to different chats, you gotta understand that people aren't necessarily watching you, but they see what you do. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of y'all probably feel the same way. Like, yeah, I'm not necessarily watching these people, but if I'm gonna be in the same chats as you, I'm gonna see what you're saying. You know what I mean? So if I see you in another chat and you ain't keeping it consistent, I'm gonna be looking at you kind of side eye, like, why the fuck is you know, being over in this person chat saying this, that, and the third, and then you come over here, you saying this. It's like, nah, I can't respect that. So that's why a lot of people that I do speak to and I respect, that's why I respect them, is because they stand on what they say. Like, so whatever chat I see them in, they'll say whatever they want, you know, whatever their opinion is, it's going to pretty much either stay the same or be consistent with what their opinion was in somebody else's chat. You know what I mean? I can respect that. But you know, we got a lot of people that can't even go to other people's chat because they talk so much. You know, I talk shit. You know, I'm one of them people. I talk shit in chat. I don't give a fuck because I'll say the same shit in any chat. And even if the person that I'm speaking of comes into the chat, I'll still say the shit that I would say if they wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna say shit. It don't matter. That's why I get blocked so much, because shit, fuck. I don't care about getting blocked. And I have been noticing there's a lot of people that's been blocking me that I ain't even say nothing to directly. Like, I've never said anything to them directly, but they still block me. It is what it is, you know. I get it. Hey, but can somebody tell me how the fuck did Queen Regina block me and she was a mod? Like, how am I not seeing her and she's a mod? Is that possible? I thought when you block somebody, no matter if you I mean, it doesn't matter if you block somebody or not. If you a mod in the chat, you still would see them because you're a mod in the chat. So you being able to mod the chat, you gotta be able to see all the messages, right? That's what I thought. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought you had to be able to see all of the messages. So if it was something that needs to be, you know, took out the chat, then you're able to. But she couldn't even see. Well, I couldn't see her. Maybe she could see me, but I can't see her. Is that what it is? That might be what it is, right? Like, she could see me, but I can't see her. I don't know. But she be having a whole fucking chat block because of one person. That's why I go back to that guilty by association, because there's been plenty of people that said, I ain't never said nothing to Queen Regina, but she got me blocked. And maybe it's because she's blocking people based off of who they speak to. So when they come into the chat and they're saying hello to this person, what up to that person, and she already got those people blocked, she'll block that person too, because she automatically assumes that you on the same type of time they on. So you ask the same question, she be talking cash shit. Yeah, she do. She do, and then she like to block you and then talk shit about you or whatever, do subliminals. Cause that time, I don't know what she said, because I know I was in Sid's chat and she had blocked me. You know what I mean? I was in there trolling. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily trolling, but I'm just giving my opinion about her, like saying what I wanted to say, how I felt about her. And of course, you know, she's not gonna like it. So she had blocked me and then started talking shit. Cause then I'm like, well, damn, I can't even see her. That's when Sid was like, well, then why would you block that? Well, he called me Thaddeus at the time. But he was like, why would you block Thaddeus if you're gonna talk shit? You know, talk shit first and then block me. So at least I could see what you said and then block me. So you were talking shit because she was talking shit. Still fuck Regina Potamus. Regina Potamus. Yeah, that lady, man. um, yeah, it's like, yo, if people haven't figured out by now, like, yo, you'll never figure it out that she does be the root of a lot. Not necessarily the root, because whether she was in Moonlight Chat or not, Moonlight Chat be lit because it's Troll Nation. So, but one thing I will say, the mods that she has wasn't no issue. Even though people, I be seeing where people are trolling the mod still can't necessarily time you out if they haven't said anything too disrespectful. They're not talking about your children. You know what I mean? They ain't said no, no banned word in the chat, but they're trolling the mod. Cause I didn't see, like, Garrick. Shout out to Garrick, man. Like, people be trolling him and he don't time them out. You know what I mean? Like, he just let them rock. But yo, maybe somebody can explain this to me. I ain't understand this. Why did Queen Regina time Mom Boss out when Mom Boss, you know, like she said, she was responding to some of us in the chat, but you was timing her out. Like, that shit didn't make sense to me. I don't know, Kobe knows. I was asking the same thing. Can she see me even though I can't see her? She's a mod. She got me blocked. So she can see me, but I can't see her. I guess. I don't know. Cause I ain't even know she was a mod in Moonlight Chat, cause I never see her. So being I never see her, so I'm like, shit, I don't know. I don't know if she a mod or whatever. She says she can't see me. I don't know. If she can, it is what it is. I don't really be trolling her too much, but I say shit here and there, but she do be having some people that actually coming at her. Um I don't knock them, shit. To be honest, she kind of deserved it, in my opinion. Like, she brung it on herself by her antics. You know what I'm saying? The shit she be doing and saying, and always talking about the queen on the chessboard. Man, what the fuck? Can you really? I want to see if she can really play fucking chess. Queen Regina, I challenge you to a game of chess. Like, we could play online. Like, I want to see if you really know how to play chess, because you swerving down, you the queen on the chessboard, and it's like, yo, do you not know motherfuckers would lose their queen just to win the game? Then again, that made me think. That made me really, really think. Could that be a play or Kwame acting like he losing his queen? Because I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm the type of chess player. I don't really care too much for the queen. Like, yeah, she's very important. You need your queen to win the game, but she's not like necessary to win the game, if you know what I mean. Like some people depend too much on the queen. That's when I know most people that can't really beat me at chess if they rely on the queen. Like if the queen is the piece that they just gotta have to be able to beat somebody, they're not that good of a chess player. They might be all right, but they're not that good because you're supposed to be able to use all your pieces, even if you don't have the queen. Because I won games where I set people up using the queen to bait them in. And then I'll lose my queen knowing what the outcome is going to be later on because they're going to lose important pieces that they need. And they're thinking the queen is going to save them, and she don't. What's up, Letitia? Letitia's third eye POV. Appreciate you coming through. Y'all sub up. She already great, but we're going to make her greater. That's funny. I see Letitia, but she was giving yeah, she was giving out them JJ the business. Oh man, that shit was funny. But anyway, I appreciate you coming through, Letitia. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on here too much longer because I know Sid's going live later. Well, no, that's tomorrow. He going live tomorrow morning. Somebody else was going live. He had changed his shit. He be thinking I don't be seeing that shit, or we don't be seeing that shit. When he'll have one time and then he'll change that shit to a completely different time. Like, nigga, we seen that shit. I know it ain't just me. I know y'all be seeing that shit. What kind of music is with this? Can y'all hear this shit? Oh, no, we ain't listening to no motherfucking rock. Let me see. I can't hear that shit. What that shit sound like? That shit loud. Oh no, that's that boring ass one. Rachel Banks. How you doing, Rachel Banks? I appreciate you coming through. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let me see. Let me turn this shit down. Can y'all hear me? Hey, Rachel. The second T comes before the I. So it's THADTIUS. It do be funny to me because you ain't the only person that do that. Some other people be doing, which is cool. I mean, I know sometimes it just be, you typing fast, you know what I mean? But I do have some people that do it every single time. I'd be like, yeah, they I don't know if they typing too fast or they just really think that the I come before the T, but it doesn't. The T comes before the I. So that's what makes it that T is, because it's THAD Thad and then TI T and then us, US, us. Oh, all right, cool. The background music is low, but I'm not low. I didn't want the background music to be like, you know what I'm saying, like drowning out when I do talk. And it sounds like I'm trying to talk over the music. Because I can't hear it. Like, I hear it, but I don't really hear it. It's like mad low to me. Oh nah, you good, Rachel. You good, Rachel. Like I say, you're not the only person that do that. So you know what I mean. But yeah, man. That's all I was talking about, Rachel. I know if you looked at the title, I'm just talking about being guilty by association. Do you think people can be guilty by association, or is it more watching the behavior of the individual, even though they might be associated with the group per se, because they're not part of the group, but they're associated with the group, if that makes sense. Because they might not know about the insides and outs and what's going on, or what I'm saying, but they associate with them. So does that really make you guilty just because you associate with them? Because we have a lot of content creators that like to, I guess group all the, because like, all right, I'm guilty of it. I be feeling like, well, no, not really, because I was saying earlier, all of the Kwamites are not the same. They all delusional. That's the thing to me that bonds all of them together, is that they're all delusional, but some of them is more severe than others, if that makes sense. Where they're just too far gone, and it's like they can't even fathom none of the truths about the person that they support and love. They don't want to hear it. They just don't even mention it to them because they're just not going to believe it, even though it's 100% true, which is crazy to me. It's like you can't be a rational thinking person to actually listen to something that's true about a person, at least consider it. Not saying you would, because I think that's the problem they be having. They be thinking that you want them to stop supporting that person. And me personally, I can't speak for anybody else, but I just be wanting them to acknowledge some of the fucked up shit about these people and just acknowledge it. Because when you don't acknowledge it and then you come up with this excuse and that excuse, now you seem like a delusional individual to me. And it's like, God damn, are y'all people this fucking crazy? Are y'all this crazy? Y'all can't open up your mind and see and at least acknowledge it. It's like, oh, nah. It's because of this. With this JJ situation, these people are delusional. They're sitting here defending a person that's on camera saying they did some bullshit, and because this person come back saying, oh, y'all believe anything. Oh, now you insult my intelligence. So now either way, you in a lose-lose situation, because if you're telling me that you was lying, but you kicked it as if it was true, because you didn't at the end say, well, I'm just playing. This, what I'm saying? I was just playing. I don't really do that. But being the people calling you out on it, then you want to come back and say, oh, no, I don't really do that. I was just saying that to do. And then this nigga, this old big doofus, bro, you was a doofus for this, my nigga. And I'm talking about Kwame Brown. He's definitely a doofus for defending that shit and even coming out your mouth saying some dumb shit. She was just trying to get on a reality show. Man, shut up. Because how would you even know that unless you knew her outside of YouTube? Unless you've had conversations with her behind the scene, how would you know? Because he said this shit, she hadn't put this shit in no chat. She didn't say in no chat, oh, I was trying to get on Love and Hip Hop. No, his big dumb ass came out and said, oh, she was just trying to get on Love and Hip Hop. Ain't that? And this nigga is on audio talking cash shit about Cardi B. How he didn't approve of none of that shit she was saying. I know all the shit in this, but this is just my opinion. But I know all this probably been said before, but this is how I was feeling at the same time. Like, yo, whoever was feeling that way, you're 100% correct to think this nigga's a piece of shit. Because it's like, yo, I lost all respect for this dude when you sitting here defending that, bro. So whether she's telling the truth or she's lying, she still looks like a very bad person in that situation. Because why would you even lie about that? Saying that you just trying to get on a fucking show. Get out of here. Like, shorty, how stupid do you think people are? Now, the people that be, like I say, they're not all stupid, but a lot of them to me are. But the thing that connects all of them, they're delusional. And it's one thing to be delusional, but if you're delusional and stupid, that's a terrible combination. That's a combination of a person that wants a coat to have. You want your people to be delusional and stupid. Because if you both, you definitely can get snatched up and put in that coat. Cause it's like, now I can just fill your head up with a bunch of shit, have you thinking how I want you to think, and you're not gonna think any other way because you're stupid. So even when they're hearing the truth, or you can show them the truth, they don't want to accept it because they delusional and stupid. Like, that's a bad combination, boy, I swear. And it definitely cope like that. Now, I remember it was a time where I used to be like, man, ain't no fucking cope. Because I used to be over there, you know what I'm saying? I used to be supporting. I'm like, nah, I definitely ain't no fucking cope member. I definitely ain't gonna fucking just do whatever just because this motherfucker say to. So, nah, it ain't no cope. But then when you start analyzing what some of these people be on and how they be acting, you like, I definitely can understand why some people like this is cope-like behavior. So I'm not gonna group all of them up and say all of them are like the same, because they not. You know what I mean? That's just not what I do. I don't group everybody up and say, oh, just because all of you support this one person, you're all the same, because that's not true. Right, Evolve, man. It was on video. Whether it was true or not, whether it was a play or not, which we all know. That's why I say she's trying to play people intelligence. Because when you really sit back, and which I did, I seen the interview. I don't know if I watched the whole interview, but I pretty much watched a significant amount of it to get the gist of she's doing the interview, she's answering questions. This dude is inquiring about her life. He's asking her this, that, and the third. And it would appear like she's answering them as honest as possible, right or wrong. You know what I mean? Like, she's trying to tell her story, and you know, a lot of it probably was bullshit, because when they be saying that she was like, she hit rock bottom and all of this, when they saying her family wasn't like no bad off family. Like, her family was cool. Like, she comes from a background of people that weren't in poverty. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, how could you, I get it. We all got to get your own footing and bearings in life and go the direction you gonna go. So I get it that you might feel like you hitting rock. It don't matter what family you come from, how much money they got. If you ain't got your head together and got your mind right, you can feel like you hitting rock bottom. But it seemed like she hit rock bottom and stayed there, because why would you strip for 11 years? So, I mean, most women, if you are going to do that, it'd be a stepping stone, and they might do it for a few years, get their bread up, and then do something else. But you done it. You basically made it almost a career. Like, if you do it for another 9 years, you could be tired from stripping. You done put 2 decades in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But you was buffering? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. My shit. They say everything good. Let me check it. Hold on. She pushing 40. Right, Jamie? Like, how you be, because don't get me wrong. In my opinion, if a woman is physically fit and she, can be appealing to most men, whether she's 40, because I'm pretty sure somewhere it's a 50-year-old woman that still stripped and she bad. I mean, I ain't seen her. You know what I mean? But I ain't knocking that. I ain't really knocking her age. It's just that, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think most women don't do it for that long. Maybe they do. I don't know. I didn't know women made a career out of that shit. But you learn something new every day. I ain't knocking them. But I am knocking the fact that you drugging dudes out here. Well, you put it on camera. You said you did it. I don't know. You saying you're lying, but you already said you do it. So, too late. I believe you when you said it. Because the way she said it, if y'all seen it, the way she described this shit, I feel like she was being honest, and she was saying they get them beyond fucked up and all of this. Like, what's up, Sugar Bear? He said it's not meant to be a lifelong career. Right. Like I say, most women, they'll do it for a few years, get their bread up, you know what I mean? And then they use it as a stepping stone to go do something else. Like, they don't stay stuck on that You know what I mean? For their whole 20s and then into their 30s. Like, so she basically has done that her entire 20s, and now she's in her 30s and still doing it. So eventually that well is gonna run dry. You know what I mean? She could probably be somebody to end up looking good as hell all the way up until she's an older woman. But that doesn't mean motherfuckers gonna be paying to see a 50-year-old white chick. But I don't know, I'm from the hood, and I remember, man, it used to be a strip club called damn, what was the name of that strip club? 50, what was it? 50, hold up. I think it was called 50/50s. Nah, what the fuck was the name of that shit? I don't know, man. It was hood shit. Bruh, I'm talking about, man, you'll see, man, look, it want no standards. It want no standards in that strip club. Like, sure, if you wanted to strip, you could strip at that strip club no matter what you look like. If you just had that point in your life where you like, you know what, I'm down and out, and I think I need some quick bread, you could strip at that club. Cause they all applications was accepted, trust me. I was like, yo, what the fuck? So what I'm saying is somebody somewhere that'll still pay to look at that. You know what I mean? They don't care about the wrinkles, the sags, the bullet wounds, stab wounds. They don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Tuesday specials, right? $2 Tuesdays. $2 Tuesdays out there, bitch. I'm trying to tell you. Half off Wednesday. You said there are 2 or 3 folks on. Right. That's what I'm saying, man. The way she said was like, yo, we get them beyond fucked up. Damn, you got to do that to get you a $3,000 tip. So that means you obviously ain't that caliber to most men to even give you a $3,000 tip off top without you had to get them beyond fucked up. Because I'm not even gonna sit here and say that's what's getting them beyond, but she put that in there when she was talking about dropping that in their drinks or whatever, because you can get beyond fucked up just off of alcohol alone, because it's such things called as alcohol poisoning. So that's why when she was smart, she should have left it as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we just get them extremely drunk. So why would you go the other step? And like I said, they could try to use that. She was trying to get, but did Cardi B get on Love and Hip Hop because she said that, or was she already on Love and Hip Hop? Was she on Love and Hip Hop for other reasons? See what I'm saying? Like, that's why that big goofus sound dumb as fuck even saying that shit. Because it's like, yo, did Cardi B get on Love and Hip Hop strictly off of that? Strictly because she said she had to do that. Well, she didn't have to, but she said that she did that when she was back in her stripping days. Is that the sole reason why she got on Love and Hip Hop? I don't think so. Right. But I mean, I think she was already on Love and Hip Hop. She just ended up, in the interview or just talking how she be ranting and shit and said it. Versus her being a nobody, not being known, and didn't have to say it to try to get on the show. That's why I'm like, that nigga's stupid. He don't be thinking about what he say sometimes. He think he's so smart, but he ain't as smart as he think he is. Then he be talking all corny and shit. What,
I'm done cleaning my room. I'll get stuff for Christmas.
Yes, baby. Okay. It's past your bedtime. We leaving early tomorrow, so go get you some sleep.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you. It's not time to do a secret handshake, so bye.
Okay, we do it.
A secret handshake.
We'll do it later, baby. All right, my bad, y'all. All right, the fuck was I talking about? My baby threw me off. Oh, that motherfucking goddamn uh what the fuck I'm gonna call him? You know what, I ain't gonna call it that. But you know what I'm saying? Like that shit kind of made me be like, yo, why are these people defending this woman like she's so innocent? Like she ain't been in chat. I done seen JJ in these chats. What's up, lovely one? I appreciate you coming through. You said, fuck it, I'll start a narrative. But I done seen her coming in these chats talking shit. You know, like, you know, joining in on the roasting and the talking shit about whoever it is, you know, Kwame, because you know that's the only chat we're gonna see her in, really. Like I was surprised, I ain't gonna lie, I really was. Me too, Roy Lee, if you still in here, I genuinely was surprised to see that was the real JJ in Moonlight chat. You know what I mean? Like, damn, that's really her. She done grew a heart. You know what I mean? Because usually these Kwamites don't go nowhere else. You ain't gonna see them in nobody else chat other than Kwame chat. Or the Kwame support channels like Damn D. His old instigating ass. He claimed he a milkman, but he be going around instigating shit, trying to start shit, and then trying to make content out of it. Like, which I get it. That's the game that, you know, they in. Everybody trying to make content or whatever. But I know a lot of it. We be seeing the bullshit that's going on. You know what I mean? They building a remedial camp over there. Pro, I'm telling you, boy. I'm like, these motherfuckers, man, shit. Some of them had to be on the slow bus for real, for real. Like, not even trying to play them or be funny. I feel like some of these people literally don't have a average IQ. I feel like their IQ is below average, and they function because we all heard of functioning. I can't say that word really, but functioning R word people, not the y'all know what I'm talking about. They can function, you know what I mean? Because hey, we got, and this is definitely not a joke because I respect them, especially the ones that can actually function. People with Down syndrome, they actually can function in society. It's just that they do have that disability because they were born that way, but they're not stupid. You know what I'm saying? They're not no complete idiot. It's just that they have, you know, they had that or whatever. But we do have those people that's like functioning R words that can get a job and they can do, but they just they just ain't that bright. You be like, yo, y'all exist? I ain't even know y'all exist. Damn, Jam, you do call him that. That should be funny as hell. Kayla B. Right. I'm telling you, Jam, that's what I'm saying. And that's what bugged me out about the whole situation where it was like, oh, because he said it's because she's white. She turned it around and said, oh, y'all are saying it's because, and I didn't really see nobody saying that. I mean, even if they did call her a white bitch, I mean, we done heard Kwame say black bitch. So what's his point? She's calling people racist in the chat, saying y'all racist and all of this. And it's like, what? People in the chat wasn't even talking about her race. You know what I mean? They was basically just going in on the fact that she be talking shit. She ain't innocent. She done been on video saying this, that, and the third. We just calling out facts. And she say, oh, people racist. I just want to be left alone. Man, get the fuck out of here. You can't be on YouTube in the chat, whether you moderate or not. And then that's her other excuse is, you know, I'm just a moderator for Kwame Brown. Okay, yeah. You moderating all of that, but you go further than that. Because I've seen where it's some moderators that don't even chat. Like, the only thing they will put in the chat is stuff that's helping the content creator. You see what I'm saying? They're not voicing their opinion about anything. Now, if she was just doing that, then I could say, okay, yeah, you can use that as an excuse and say I'm just a moderator in the chat. But you actually be chatting. So you're responsible for your own actions and your own words. So when people start coming at you, or not even really coming at her, but you know what I'm saying, just speaking on them, it's like, oh, I just want to be left alone. And shout out to Moonlight, because she even admitted I started with her first, basically like just coming at her, saying stuff to her about her. So if she got smoke for me, I understand. You know what I mean? Because I started with you. But she can. In my opinion, I don't feel like there was nothing wrong with it. Like, yo, you call out shit. Call out. Fuck it. Hey, she over there, she saying this, that, and the third. She could be called out. And that goes for anybody, myself included. Like everybody. No matter who you are, if you on this platform, somebody can call you out and say something about you. And me, I ain't gonna be like, well, why are you talking about me? I don't give a fuck. Cause I'm telling you not. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a nobody. So why the fuck would you talk about me? But I do notice sometimes I get on people's nerves and they ain't got no choice but to try to get into a back and forth with me because I done said something and not even talking directly to them, but they didn't like what I said. So, you know. Shout out to Mama Minnie though. I wasn't even talking to you. Like, she's like, how many kids I have to do with it? Nothing. I just think it's funny. I'm sorry. I just think it's funny that, you know, you was up here breastfeeding your kid. Like, why? Why would you do that? And then why would you be breastfeeding your kid when they like 6? Like, where do you do that at? How many of you ladies had to breastfeed your 6-year-old? This nigga can motherfucking tell you he need a cup or he want his cup, but you still breastfeed. What? Like, what? How motherfucker can tell you they want their cup, but you breastfeed them? Nah, Evolve, man, I'm probably exaggerating, but it seemed like she was, look, all right, it's been 3 years, right? It's been 3 years. She said she was breastfeeding 3 years ago, and then it was recent that she was still, how long, look, somebody correct me, but what is the length of time that a mother breastfeeds her child from birth? Because most kids can really start eating solids, around about 1 is when you really start giving your children solids. Am I right? I want to think, when my daughter, she started eating, I mean, some people get their kids solids before 1 year. What's up, Angelina Rogers? I'm sorry. Let me slow down. How you doing, love? Appreciate you coming through. You ain't missed much. I just been running my mouth. Like, basically the subject was, are you guilty by association? You know what I'm saying? Like 6 months. Yeah, I figured it was something like that. Yeah. After 6 months, you really can start giving your kid, and then it gets more like the type of foods increase the older the child is getting. You know what I mean? Because you start giving, like you say, 6 months, start giving little shit that you be eating, not too hard. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had to chew my baby food up for and all that shit. Miss Believe, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, I was on for a little bit. Like I was explaining to Angelina, I'm just basically, my subject was, are you guilty by association just by being associated with a group of people that be considered as a group? You know what I'm saying? Like whatever name people call them or they go by, are you guilty just by being associated with that group? I don't think so personally myself. That's my opinion. Because I think everybody can still be an individual, even though in some groups it would seem as if that's what got me talking about these Quamites, because it seems like all of them be on that same bullshit, but some of them are logical thinking people. It's just that they're still delusional, which that's kind of oxymoron, because like, how do you be logical and delusional at the same time? I guess it's just on whatever, like, it's like certain areas or subjects when it comes to that person where they want to look the other way, and it's some stuff like I'm a perfect example. Shout out to the John Show. Like he he fucks with the bus life and he fucks with Kwame and all of that. But at the same time, he still can understand some of the fucked up shit about the man. You get what I'm saying? So that's a logical person. He said, unfortunately, you are. I am what, Angelina? Oh, guilty by association? Is that what you're saying? Unfortunately, you are guilty by association. Because a lot of people feel that way, which I can't knock that. If you feel like somebody is guilty just because they associate with a group, then hey, you're entitled to your opinion. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody tell you that you're wrong, because you can be guilty by association because people wouldn't know. True. That's true. I agree with that. Because if they don't know and they simply only see you, like, for example, you could go into a chat, right? And because a lot of people know who you are and you know them, they'll speak to you. And the content creator could be talking about a certain thing, and people in the chat or typing this, typing that, saying this and that and the third, talking shit about a certain person. And just because you spoke to everyone in there, now someone that's on the outside or somebody that's on the other side, they looking at it, they like, oh yeah, this person, they probably feel the same way all these other people do, even though they're not even saying none of the stuff. That's why a lot of times people will be like, well, I'm not even going to chat. Like, I'm not even going to type in the chat. I'll ghost watch, but I'm not going to type in the chat. So me, I'm telling you, I'll keep it pretty much the same across the board. So whatever you see me saying in one chat, depending on what the subject is, I'll be saying the same thing in another chat, whether I'm in that person's actual live or not, like the person that I'm talking about. Which I 9 out of 10, I don't really go to their chats and type, because I'm gonna get blocked. I'm gonna get timed out or get blocked. So it ain't even no point. You know what I mean? Especially like people like Kwame Brown, not Damn D so much. It's just that the chat, they ain't gonna like what I gotta say. Because I don't really fuck with Damn D like that, because he be on some whole shit, but they love him. Mostly the people that love Kwame love Damn D. They share subscribers. That's one thing I noticed, because a lot of the content creators, they don't actually share. They share some of the same subscribers, but for the most part, their core audience, they don't share the same core audience. But if people like me that will go everywhere, I'm gonna be the same subscriber for this content creator, and they might not even like each other. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. She said she'd use her soft voice. She too animated for me, bro. Like, she'd be talking low and then she get loud when she don't have to. And it's like, do you always have to be in character, Miss Regina? Like, you always in character? You don't never get out of character and actually be. Maybe that's how I say, I don't know, because some people really do only display a certain personality on YouTube versus their real life, and then some people are being who they genuinely are in real life on YouTube. And I think that's where the lines get blurred and why it's so much conflict, because you have some people being real and you have a lot of people being fake, and you have some people being 1 foot in, 1 foot out, where it's like they semi-real, if that makes sense, where they're not going to be 100% real, but they're not being 100% fake neither. But you have those ones as being 100% fake. And Regina, I feel like she's being 100% fake. Like, it's basically a persona that she's putting on. See, I didn't even see it, Jamie. Like, I couldn't see what she was saying, really. So, I mean, I seen people talking to her, and I seen a couple of her comments because Moonlight was putting them up. But for the most part, I couldn't see what she was, which I really don't care. Like I was saying, shit. I was hoping Mom Boss would block me, because she was saying how she was blocking people, and I'm like, well, shit, block me too then, because I don't want to see you in here promoting your pyramid. You about to start, yeah. That'd be funny. Yo, she'll get mad as hell. Like, yo, this motherfucker actually copy and pasting my goddamn comments. That should be funny. That's what Garrett was like, because Garrett was like, yeah, he was like, that, let me know if you want to know what she's saying. I'm like, man, bro, I don't really give a fuck. Like, it ain't no big deal. So you caught her slipping. Salute, Resto Chesto. You say you in the shadows. I feel you, bro. Sometimes it's best just be in the shadows. I do that shit sometimes. Just fall back. Shit. Let me see if I can do this right here. All right, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that lady. It seems as if she feels the need to insert herself into everything. Because of course we see that the creed she goes by is that she's a queen on a chessboard. And what does a queen on a chessboard do? Can be in the middle of everything. If you choose to have your queen, like I say, man, she ain't got no king. And that's her problem. Because if she truly had a king, then she wouldn't be moving the way she moves. You know what I'm saying? She called Kwame a king at one point. He's no king. He's a bishop at best. Because he ain't a knight. He's a bishop at best, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He probably passed the pawn. But a lot of other ones was pawns. Like Darrell is a pawn. So she's just playing a character for entertainment. I don't take anything she say seriously. Well, see, that's what I'm saying, Miss Believe. I feel you, and I agree, because I feel like she's playing a character, but at the same time, she does say things like she be honest, but it's hard. Like you said, it's hard to really take her seriously because she's playing a character. So it's like, can I really take what you're saying serious? But some of the stuff she's saying is probably true. But then it gets blurred because like a lot of it probably is false. So it seems like you would be a person that just be like, well, shit, fuck it, it's all bullshit. You ain't gonna believe none of it. And then it's almost like that with Kwame. Some people believe everything he say, and then being that we know he has lied or he's not 100% honest, that I might just look at it like, well, I don't believe nothing you say. That's the trouble with Crying Wolf. Like, I teach my daughter that. Like, that's how I'm trying to teach my daughter. Like, look, don't lie to me. Like, because if you ever start lying to me and I feel like you're a liar, I'm not gonna believe nothing you say, and I want to believe what you say. So just be honest. Right, Roy Lee. As long as she getting attention, that's her main goal. You said Garrett playing two sides of the fence. He trying to. Oh, I gotta guess who back there. Jamie Jules. Oh, my bad, Jamie. I didn't know you was backstage. I can't hear the shit. It be beeping and shit, but there you go. I got you.
Hey.
You in there. Jamie, what up? What up?
What's going on? What's going on?
I can't call it. Chilling.
Yeah, I caught that woman slipping today.
So you caught her slipping?
Yeah, I was like, nah, cause it was too many people, like, you know, like the people she don't have blocked. It was too many people like saying, "Oh, that's mean, Queen," or they'll say something like, "Oh, Queen," and I'm like, "What is this bitch saying?" So yeah, I figured out a way to see what she was saying. And I'm like, oh, hell no, this bitch lost her whole goddamn mind.
Oh, you went
She
on
was
another
talking
account.
cash shit about everybody, telling people to suck whoop whoop and go suck a white whoop whoop. I'm like, oh, no.
Hey, look, it's crazy you say that because I did peep where a couple times what's her name, JJ was saying, "Lady, stop talking to me," blah blah blah. Like I said, I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't see anything that Regina was saying, but I knew that she was saying something to her.
Yeah. She was saying a whole bunch of stuff to a whole bunch of people. But like you said, the host can only see what she's saying. As a mod, you can't see what she's saying. And if she have you blocked, you can't see what she's saying. So I was like, you know what? I'm finna get you. And
Yeah,
then
I
I
think.
started reading some of the stuff she was saying. I said she wouldn't dare write this stuff if she knew people could actually see what she was
See it,
writing,
yeah.
because she was writing some disgusting stuff. And she was talking about everybody in the chat. That's why Kick the Chain started sending cash out to like put my shit up on the screen. I
Right,
want
I
her to
peeped
read
that. I
this.
peeped that. Yeah, I peeped that. Yeah, you gonna see me, lady.
Right, you gonna see me. I was like, nah, I don't think that's right.
So she was
But
trying to insult JJ Case and tell her she about to be her star witness against
she
Puss.
sure did.
Oh wow.
She did say that. She was like, "You're about to be my star witness." She was like, "This is nothing but evidence."
She think everything evidence. I swear, boy. She stays saying that shit. I'm collecting
Yep.
evidence.
I'm collecting evidence. You're gonna be my star witness. Lady, shut up.
Man, I knew that lady was trouble back in 2021.
Damn.
For real, I'm serious. Like, cause she really. What year was it that Kwame went viral? I wanted 2020. Am I right?
Really? Shit, I
Because it
don't
was
know.
after that pandemic. It was like towards the end of 2020, if you remember. It was like I want to say around about September, November, some shit like that, or maybe
Yeah.
yeah, around about like September. And then when he had the little shoe drive or whatever, and this is before. Well, did he have that in 20? I don't know. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But either way, I went back and see.
Right.
Yeah, I watched her video, and I was like, this lady ain't about shit.
Damn.
I don't even think she had that video on her channel anymore because it was so old. It was like one of her earlier videos.
Yeah, when she started like going at it with Rainy and shit, that's where I just was like, this lady is twisted. Like when she started just posting stuff, like she would have a video up, but you would actually have to read the description to see what she was actually talking about. And I'm like, this lady is crazy, deranged, delusional, and need help.
Yeah, she definitely
Like,
do. And
and
shit, they've been
then
saying that for a minute. Like her grandkids or something need to get her ass off of YouTube. Take her phone from
yeah, for real. Like back then they were saying that. But she would never play like a video of her doing like commentary. She writes stuff in her descriptions, and you'd be like, what the hell? And then I'm like, but she was, it was, to me, I felt like she was stalking Rainy because she was always just writing some crazy shit about her. And I'm just like, this lady
Oh,
just,
she
I
she
don't
do
know.
be she do be stalking Jamie. Like yo, that's what she do. Like yo, when she gets a what we call content creators, when she gets one of them in her sights,
Mm-hmm.
she basically stalks them
Yeah,
and
she
come
do.
yeah and come up with a plan on whatever her plan is to do whatever she's trying to do. But she could
Yeah.
like I could tell that by the shit she be saying, like the shit she put on her community wall and all of this
Right.
chess talk and all of this shit.
Yeah.
She thinks that all of her moves are calculated,
And
that
then
she's smarter than everybody. That you know what I mean? Like
yeah, she thinks she's just so smart. And I'm just like, lady, like, if you were smart, you wouldn't even be writing all this stuff. Like,
mm-mm.
just do what you gonna do, you know? But she, like, what she been writing lately been funny to me because I'm like, she okay, be ass top.
Man,
She
he
on
should have
his
seen this coming
ass.
though. And shout out to Skinny. He
Yeah,
said
for
he
real.
said that shit a long time ago. He said, "Yo, that lady is your Dulo twist."
Yep, he sure did.
I
He
remember when he
sure
said
did.
it.
He's like,
And this
that
was a
is going to be
long
your
time
do.
ago.
I told Skinny that last night. I said, you remember last year? I was like, that's going to be the Dulo twist. It's coming. It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he would have never fired her live and her son was watching, we wouldn't even be having this. We wouldn't be talking about this because
Right.
she was humiliated. That embarrassed her, and she got a lot of pride. So now it's like she fixated on him now. And now she crazy. Now all of a sudden she went from, oh, Queen, that's somebody you must have on your team, man. I'm restoring Queen's whatever and all this other shit. Now she batshit crazy. Nah, my nigga, you batshit crazy because people
And
been trying to tell you she
yeah,
batshit crazy.
hey, but Jamie, and she said that she would never go with Kwame. I remember her saying that in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
That she would never go with Kwame.
I'm telling you, things will change over time.
Hell yeah.
And with that double speak shit, that just, man, that touched her soul.
I don't know too much about that person. I don't even really know
I
too much
don't
about that
know who double
situation.
speak is. I just know he came up there and he was showing KB that she had struck him or whatever. And then that's when he fired her or whatever. She said she fired him live or whatever. But that shit was old. And then KB still don't want to take no accountability because at the end of the day, she really is right. She took the place of quarter lab, and he was telling her to flag people that was using his content. And you gonna wait a whole damn year later and present this to Kayla? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I understand, like, well, damn, you was telling me to do this, and now you're trying to make it seem like I did this on my own, but you told me to do it. So that's why she
Right.
like, I'm finna get you. He should have seen it
Yeah.
coming. And not only that, you gave her administrative control of your channel. You sent her emails, and if y'all like paid attention to some of the stuff that she writes on her community wall, like, she really trying to get this nigga. Like, she really trying to get him because she's
Mm-hmm.
like, he sent her videos of Dewani playing with herself or whatever, and she was like, that could have triggered my PTSD. Then she was saying stuff about damn D, like, how would I know this about you if he didn't tell me this or he didn't send me this? So she's like exposing Kwame.
Yeah, it's his fault. He kind of brought it on himself, to be honest, in my opinion.
Pretty much. That's why I said I'm just here. I'm just here for the show. I'm
Yeah.
just here to see this shit play out.
Right. I'm here for the fuck shit,
Shit.
nigga. Hey, bro.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
I
laugh
come
at
to
your
this
ass.
right. I come to the red eye for the fuck shit. So we really finna get into some fuck shit.
Yeah, he lucky he got them bitch ass fucking mods. I pick on his ass in his chat, but I get fucking timed out of block. So I
Every time I've ever tried to say, I get my first off, but I can't never get a second or a third off. He will block my
right,
ass. So,
right.
but who goes through the chat and you got all these people in the chat and you look for people that's trying to tell you something right, but because it's right and it goes against what you're saying, I'm blocking your ass.
Yeah.
Code life.
And always talking about a fucking go along, get along gang. And I'm like, nigga, you got one, bro. Like,
Right.
what are you talking about?
You are the go along, get along gang. But the thing about it, he got a new group of go along,
Mm-hmm.
get alongs. Because half of the people in that chat don't even know the history behind a lot of this stuff going on. Because I think
That's a
one of them
fact, Miss
came
Mr.
up in
Lee.
Sid's chat trying to talk shit, and he didn't even know what the hell was going on. He was like, well, I'm new to his page, but I don't understand how y'all going at. We was like, get the fuck up out of here.
Hell yeah. But that's a fact, Miss Mr. Lee. I agree with that. He did. He used her And
Mm-hmm.
then once he got to the point where he got these other people around him, and he felt like he don't need her no more,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. And then I just I don't know if it's true or not. I heard that he was talking shit about his boy, the dude with the ponytail beard.
Allen, Will
Yeah,
Allen. Mm-hmm. They said he was going at it with Will Allen. I'm like, what? I thought that was his boy.
right. They were saying before long, shit, he gonna be talking shit about Garrick as Garrick keep going over there with Moonlight.
Yeah, I could see that. But think about it. Think about it. Um, think about it. Like Miss Billy say, he used her to fight his battles. He felt like he don't need her no more because he got a new group over there. But if history is not repeating itself, didn't this happen before with self-talk and
Yep.
um Forgotten Kings and most things? Oh, I'm letting everybody go because he felt like he could stand on his own. Oh, I don't need them anymore. And then that shit flopped on his ass.
He
It all
definitely has
flopped.
a my bad. He definitely got a pattern of using people and then basically
Dumping
being at
their
odds
ass.
with them. Yeah, being at odds. It's one thing to, separate yourself from someone, you go your separate ways, but why be at odds with them?
Right. Because he talked cash shit about self-talk. Oh, we made a lot of money together. You'll never be able to make the money that we made together.
Shit.
And
Self
shit,
talk, doing this
self-talk.
motherfucking thing.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, the other day I was on self talk channel looking at some of his videos, and I was looking at shit.
Hmm.
I was it just calculating in my mind, and I'm like, yo, bro, he gets like millions of views a month.
Yeah. And he
So
got it out the mud. He had to start from scratch. And it was during a bad time during his life where he was like going through some, issues, family issues when Kayla did that shit to him, and it was pretty fucked up. But I told Self Talk, fuck that nigga. Like, go do your thing. Like, I wouldn't even ponder over this shit. If you wanna react or ever say anything about what happened, speak on it and let that shit go. And then you wanna apologize to Self Talk after you drug him through the mud. Drug him.
hmm
And then you gonna give a backhanded apology. I told Self Talk, fuck him and keep on pushing.
nigga did the same thing to the meal ticket and the rest
Yep.
of them, where you're
Yeah.
not you saying you apologizing, but it's like
It's
that
not.
shit sound like bullshit.
It don't sound authentic. It don't sound genuine. It just sounds like I'm apologize. It ain't even an apology. Like shit. I wouldn't accept that shit. Cause you drugged me through the mud.
He
And
got
your
it back though,
hometown
Kobe knows.
homeboy helped
Yeah, I think he
that
got his
to happen.
monetization back.
That's good. But I still wouldn't be fucking with that dude. Cause if he do it once, he'll do it twice, he'll do it 3 times. Like KB still get influenced by people. He still don't think for himself. And then if he have one of those moments where he's upset and angry, it's fuck everybody, you know? And then he gotta
hmm
backpedal and be like, well, I was upset and I didn't really know what was going on and I didn't know who to trust. It's always an excuse, no accountability. So I'm here to watch this two-step.
No, that's right.
Shit. I'm here to watch a two-step.
This shit gonna be hilarious the way it play out. We gonna see what 2024 brings,
Yep. Cause
but we still got a whole another what month and well, not even a whole month and a half, really like a month and a week
yeah.
left in the year.
Mhm. I really want to see what it's gonna bring because he don't even touch on that shit Queen be talking about, but at the end of the day he gonna have to address it because now she's actually writing detailed things about some of their private conversations and private emails.
And she utilized the fuck out of that goddamn community wall.
Man, what? Her committee will be smoking, don't it?
I mean, I when I went to it because when all this shit, because I'm not even subscribed to Regina, but when all this shit was popping off, I ain't gonna lie, I did. I mean, I went to her channel to see because people was like, she put this on her community wall, blah blah blah. So I just went to go look. I'm like, God damn, she do be putting a lot of
She
shit on her
do.
fucking
She be
community
unloading
wall.
the clip on that wall, boy.
Hell yeah. I'm like, God damn. I
And
thought the wall
she,
was. I guess it's for whatever you want to use it for. Shit, fuck it. It is what
but
it
you
is.
see how she got people. She put a bull. She's trying to put a bullseye on Sid's back by posting shit on her
Yeah,
wall.
she
I
thinks
don't
she's
like
so
that shit.
smart, man. She thinks she's so smart. It's like, lady, you not as smart as you think you are. Like
Not
people
at
can see
all.
what you doing, see your moves, and see how you know what I mean, where your mind state is at. But she thinks she's still smarter than you. Like, no, you really
Yeah,
don't know. You don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's
yeah.
kind of obvious.
And then not only that, you want to say I wanted to two step with you because you're intelligent, and the predicate and all of that shit. But then you want to backhand, and say some more crazy shit like I will knock the shit out of sis or slap some whatever the hell she said. I'm like, lady, the wabbits ain't fucking with you.
Nope. Well, I can't speak for anybody else. I can only speak for me. I ain't fucking with the lady.
I don't fuck with
Um,
her at
and
all.
if she can see what I'm typing, I definitely would troll.
Yeah. Yeah, she can't see nothing. Like when people be talking in the chat, she can't see nothing. If you can't see her, she can't see you, unless she got another device
Right.
and
But I
she
think
under.
I think I know how you seen what she was typing and see
Mm-hmm.
I probably do the same thing.
Yeah,
Just like see what the fuck she talking
exactly.
about.
Just yep. Cause that's
Yeah.
what the fuck she's doing. She got everybody blocked, but she could see what you typing. That's why some of her man look. Just do what you think that you supposed to do and go back to Moonlight Chat and you're gonna be like, oh hell no, bitch. Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh
yeah,
hell
she's funny
yeah.
to me though. Yeah, she is funny.
Yeah, she was smoking Garrett too. She was telling him all kind of shit. I was like, well, he keeps saying stuff. And she apparently if she's saying or responding to him, that means she's doing something else to where she can see everybody that she has blocked and what they saying, and she's replying to that shit, and she
Hell
thinks she's
yeah.
smart. I'm like, lady, I figured you out. That's why today because I kept seeing people saying, "Stop, Queen. You need to stop." Like people was like telling you going too far, Queen. I'm like, hold up. Went ahead
That
and did
lady
some
said she
shit to
ready to
my
get in the
phone.
mud.
And I seen it. I said, "Wow,
Hey Val Hawkins, how you doing? Appreciate
hey
you coming
Val."
through.
Yeah, like even when she be coming in the sis chat, I know she be talking shit. I know she be talking shit, but now
Nah, hey,
that
look,
shit
you
finna
know what? You
stop.
know what, Jamie? She don't talk as much shit in Sis chat because for one, she got mostly everybody blocked. But
Yeah,
the mods, they can see her and they be giving her the smoke, so she don't really say too much because she know she get ate
uh,
the fuck up. Yeah, she get trust
yeah,
me. She be saying little stuff and Sis shit, but she definitely wouldn't be going in like how she was going in on Moonlight shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
But even Sis will stop that shit, and he'll be like, "You
right,
going too
right,
far." Like he'll
yeah,
tell her, "I'm gonna have to block you. I'm gonna have to like time you out. Now you going, He'll let her know when she go too far. But that's why I
yeah.
respect Sis because Sis is not gonna just let somebody just keep disrespecting and disrespecting.
Right,
He gonna
right.
be like, nah, you're not finna come in my house and do that shit.
Right, bro. Me too. Shit, I get her to smoke every time. But I try to
Yeah,
keep it semi respectful. I don't call her
I
no
don't.
names. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling her the B word, none of that
Nah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do crack jokes on her, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah. It's video evidence. I don't know what's wrong with her, but she'll be all right. Like I said, I don't even care about everything else going on, but this shit with Hurricane, I am here for the fuck shit. I'm telling you, I'm here for it. And as far as like the conversation about what your topic is about, guilty by association, other content creators do that. They will guilt you
Mm-hmm.
over association. So it's not us, it's the content creator. They will, put you in that bubble and be like, oh, you be over there with them, and you be over there with them. So it's a lot of chats that I just don't go into, or I don't even speak in. As a matter of fact, some shit I ain't even subscribed to, because it's either they talking about somebody that I like, and I'm not gonna lie, like, it's content creators that I really fuck with, and if you in there talking about them, I'm out. Like, I don't even want to hear that shit.
Right, I feel you. Especially if their whole thing is about that person. Because it's
Right.
one thing if you mention them and you say whatever you say about them, okay, cool, whatever. But if your whole content, like you doing, well, however long you gonna be live, whether it's an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, but if the whole time you focus it on just talking about that one person, especially like you said, if somebody that I rock with, I'm not gonna be in your chat. I'm not even gonna be ghost watching you because it's like, goddamn, you overdoing it now. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
especially if,
Like,
if you if you do rock with them, but they can do some other content that's actually more interesting versus what they
yeah.
doing. But
And
then
then
I'll come
but
back.
sometimes you'll go into the chat and they'll start attacking you just because of the people you rock with. You be like, God
Right.
damn, it's a tough crowd in this bitch. But shit, like,
Yeah.
going to KB chat, that's like committing suicide. They gonna
And
get
then
at you.
another good example of being guilty by association is if I go into someone's chat, and I'm gonna use Damn D for example because I don't be agreeing with a lot of shit he be saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but because I don't agree with the shit he's saying, and I have my own opinion, and if I type it in his chat, and if someone that's in his chat, they see me and they like, oh, he be in Sid's chat, or he be in
Yep.
such chat, they'll automatically say I'm over here defending him, and I'm like,
Yep.
the fuck? Like, I got my own opinions, I have my own mind, you
Right.
know what
I
I
have
mean?
my
So,
own mind.
yeah,
But I'm telling you, I don't care if you associated with the Wabbits, if you are a Wabbit, like, if they see you and you consistently in the chat, you are guilty. They don't care. They're like, you a Wabbit. I got called a Wabbit. I was like, damn. Well, damn. I'm
right.
like,
And
well,
I think a
shit.
lot of people don't know the difference. They don't understand why some of us are considered as wabbits versus people that just rock with the wabbits
Right.
because it's a group of people that was actually there from day one.
Yep.
Literally from day one. You know what I'm saying? Like when
Hmm.
all of the shit transpired, it went from one day we all in the chat, you know what I'm saying, just chopping it up. But I'm talking about our ear chat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just in there,
I was in
chopping up
that
or whatever.
motherfucker.
And then the next thing you know,
Yeah.
all y'all wabbits and y'all blah blah this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, goddamn, just because we got opinions and it's different from what he's
Yeah.
saying, oh, we automatically wabbits and shit. You know what I'm
Man, that
saying?
motherfucking ears, that motherfucking me who was going back and forth because I wasn't agreeing with that shit. And then he had uh Regina up there and she was lying. And I said, because just like 2 days before that, KB said, if you didn't hear from me, or if you in if somebody talking about something I said and you didn't hear from me, it's a lie. So when I was in there, I
I remember
said,
that.
I told Ears, I said, she lying. I said, KB just said it. She say I said something, it's a lie. As soon as I said that, that nigga popped up in the chat, and now me and him going back and forth. And then he was like, "Get out here, Wabbit," and he blocked me. I'm like, "You bitch ass motherfucker!" Like, I was so mad at Ears that day.
Yeah, he definitely was doing that because if you even mentioned something that you knew to be fact,
Hmm.
you got timed out or blocked, and you're not even putting
Yeah,
your opinion. You saying something that's actually fact, something that happened, something someone
yeah,
said. You'd be like, KB said this, didn't it? you get blocked. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that shit crazy, yo.
And even KB came in there and he said, "What did she say? I just got here." I said, "Well, go
Mm-hmm.
back 2 seconds." And she just said something you said, and she lying. And he. I don't think he did it because at that point everybody started saying something to him. But
KB
yeah,
was playing us. He was playing us at that time, man, because
yeah,
he knew what the fuck was
he knew what
going
the fuck
on.
was going on.
Trying to act like
Cause
he didn't.
he wanted to act like his channel went down and all that shit. Nah, it wasn't down that long. You was enjoying all of that fuck shit that was going on over there on Ears chat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in ear on the panel and in the chat. And
He lucky I ain't got the audio. I know Suge probably got that shit when he was saying that he needs somebody like Ears. You need somebody like Ears, and now all of a
wow,
sudden, oh no, I don't need Ears, and
right.
he a fuck nigga and all this other shit. But you
But you
needed
see
somebody
how he
like him
fell out with him? Like you could tell he wasn't rock. He was fucking with Ears. He was
from the
using
beginning,
Ears.
right?
He was
You could
using
tell from the beginning,
Ears.
yeah.
Because the way they fell out was stupid.
What
Because
up, Ronald? What up, man? Appreciate you coming through, dog. My bad, Jamie. Go ahead.
you could tell he was just using him because the way they fell out was so freaking elementary. Like, oh, you got mad because I said, okay, I understand Gil, and then you like, what motherfucker? You understand what? You don't know what the fuck you do. Like he been what he he was waiting to do that shit. He was waiting to do it. So Eric should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, I think he didn't see it coming because he felt like, my bad. He probably felt like he was playing his role like he was supposed to,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, that whole night when shit went sour with them, they probably both had been drinking or whatever, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, he felt like, oh, you violating me as a man and blah blah blah,
Well,
telling
he
me.
did. Shit.
Well, he did and he didn't.
How
And I'm
you
only
gonna
saying
be
because
like you punk
I'm
ass?
on.
Like
Listen,
the
Jamie.
fuck?
I'm saying this from a man's, from my perspective as a man. If
Mm-hmm.
someone tell me, like my homeboy, if we really homeboys, if he tell me, man, nigga, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, I'm not gonna necessarily take that as disrespect. You see what I'm saying? Because I'd be like, well, yeah, I probably don't. You see what I'm saying? I might agree with the nigga and be like, well, yeah, when I think about it, I'm like, damn, I don't know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? If I wasn't there, I
But
don't know really what
you don't
happened.
know what the fuck you talking about.
Right. He did say it with
That shit hit a little different.
different, right? And then when the nigga had been drinking, and nigga said, and then like you said before, they both probably was fronting about how
Yeah.
close, or not close, but how acquainted they were
Right.
previously. Cause it comes out, Kwame like, well, shit, nigga, I don't really know you like that, and blah blah blah. And then Ear basically copping the plea like, oh, you don't know me like that, Kwame, really? Really? So so
Yeah.
so so you didn't used to come to the house, nigga? So really, I'm looking at it like Kwame could be lying and trying to downplay it now for his audience that he didn't
Of
really fuck
course.
with Ears like that simply because of how Damn D be going in on Ears, and Kwame probably is aware that a lot of his audience goes to Damn D chat, so they're getting
Right.
a lot of influence from Damn D. They listen to
Yeah.
what Damn D, and they believe in what Damn. Because I seen somebody today talking about, I'm here to get the facts. You trying to get the facts from Damn D? Well, you in the wrong motherfucking place. Because this
Mm-hmm.
nigga is biased, and he's only gonna tell you anything that's gonna be favorable to Kwame. He ain't gonna tell you the real shit.
Yeah.
So
Somebody
you
said
ain't
drop
getting
the link.
facts here. Who said drop the link?
I don't know. Hey,
Ronald?
Rich.
What up, Rich?
Hey, Ronald.
Yeah, it was Ronald.
Is what it is.
Ronald, like, drop the link, dude. What up, Rich, man? I appreciate you coming through, bro.
But yeah, I just think all this shit is just theatrical. Like you can't really take a lot of this shit serious because sometimes you don't know if they playing, if some real shit going on. Like you just gotta take it for what you see it as.
Mm-hmm.
Because the joke will be on you if you get to embark in other people's beef and shit. But like I said, that guilty by association, that shit kind of to me be on the content creators too. Because they see you when you come in the chat. Because I remember one time I went in somebody's chat and they looked at my name and they was like, I seen you somewhere else. And I was like, what the fuck? So what? Bitch, was I
Hey,
talking
Holly
about you?
Favorite. Holly Favorite.
Highly favored.
But yeah, that shit do be crazy,
Yeah,
gang.
they
I
be
swear.
tripping. I'm like, I don't get it, but it ain't for me to understand. Like, I go where I want to go. Shit, I'll be all over this red app.
They should keep it YouTube. Because if it's on YouTube, it's fair game. But at the same time, that's where it gets blurred because a lot of people are using real life situations for
Yeah,
content on YouTube.
that's
Because
true.
some people can come up with good concepts. Like shout out to Sis, shout out to a lot of other content creators doing other type of content. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
like
and
they
and
can
they're
venture away from this
right,
sector.
and it's simply on that. Like it ain't none of this. They not discussing none of this shit that's going on with
Mm-mm.
this, part and whatever their other channel they doing, and they can focus on that and be good at it. I feel like it's a lot of other content creators that can do that. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Like, but it's
it's a
just the
lot of
ones that
content
get
creators that
stuck
can talk
on.
about their own life and life experiences and pull a crowd. But they,
True.
some content creators, they just like this shit. They love this shit. They breathe this shit. Like they can't help it. Like this is what they do, and they do it well. Some of them do it very well. Like Hassan Campbell, he is. I mean, this fool. You got shot, and then you just made a video today. Like, bro, really? He made like a 10-minute clip, and then he said, "I'm gonna go live later." And I'm like, "But you just got shot," and he had like 100K views. I'm like, that's why I say some people are just, they just made for this shit.
Shout out Bob Campbell, but he really wasn't no YouTuber. Because Hassan, he went viral when he supposedly had exposed Bambaataa or whatever,
Right?
but he wasn't technically a YouTuber
Nah, he
before.
wasn't.
And then even after he got addicted to the numbers. And
Oh
then because
yeah.
the more, like you said, when people just telling their story and people be interested because it's interesting,
Mhm.
you're getting all these views, but then he
Mhm.
probably seen a decline because now when you continuously talking about your life and it has nothing to do with the initial thing that drew them
Right.
in, now it's like, oh, I don't want to listen to this nigga no more. He talking crazy.
Right.
So for him, this is just observation. Started doing antics. He started
Yeah.
saying certain shit to get reactions, doing certain shit trying to
Yeah.
get reactions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He was what you will say like a shock jock. Like
Yeah, yeah.
he knew what to say to get people into his chat. He knew what to say because after a while, like he was shadow banned for a while because his numbers did plummet, and he seen it and he knew it. So he's like, I'm taking this to Patreon. People was like, I'm not paying for that shit. Like this to me is, I go to sleep to this. Like you like my story time, and it's time for me to take a nap type shit. He got, like you said, he got addicted to those numbers, but he wasn't doing numbers over on Patreon. So he came back and he had to bring something else with him because I have seen this man have so many meltdowns. Like how you got a whole tripod set up, lights, camera, action, and you got two cops and you got a gun, and you saying you disarm a man trying to frame you with this gun, and the cops are looking at you like, what? What are you talking about? He had his own house swatted. Like he do some crazy stuff. And Ten Toes at one time had his back. Like Ten Toes was the one that was like helping him and Beat Stinger with the whole case, like with African Bambaataa, and he pretty much seen what Beat Stinger really is the one that brought that light. But when he seen that Beat Stinger was getting his attention, he was like, okay, I'm finna jump in this shit. But he didn't realize what the hell he was jumping into. So then you got 10 toes down that's trying to like, hey, you can sue them like the, whatever. He pulled back. He pulled out of it because it was too much for him.
He just said he
So
loved Bambaataa.
he did.
I love that man.
18
What?
years. He said
What, nigga?
that man N-word him for, he was 18 and still getting N-word by him. Or SA. Like, and then he gonna say he got thighs, bruh.
Thunder, we say magic thighs. I got magic thighs, motherfucker. Word. That's how you feel about yourself?
I said you got thighs. So you saying African Bambaataa thied you, but he penetrated these other boys? Yeah,
what the fuck is thigh? I'm slow as fuck.
I guess he put his thing between his thighs and got off.
What?
That's what he said. He got thied.
This nigga here. He's like, I'm gay, but I ain't. Well, I can't
right. That's exactly what he's saying.
I'm a yag, but I ain't a yag.
Exactly. He's trying to straddle the fence. But you watched all these other guys. You like get it, but you didn't get it. I got thought.
That's fucking hilarious. So this nigga here. And then that shit was funny, man, because he an actor for real. I don't know who worse, him or goddamn Queen Regina, because this nigga, like, he drank the whole like, yo, everybody, my nigga.
Mama's kids, daddy,
the big niggas, the
little niggas,
the medium-sized niggas. No, he said the medium-sized niggas. Why would he take the time to say the medium-sized niggas?
Right, the medium-sized, like, bruh.
Like, come on, man.
That shit, man. I swear he practiced it before he put the
he was in the mirror. He had to be in the mirror at home, like, yo, son, they gonna believe this. I'm telling you, son. And what he didn't anticipate, he should have known kind of though. He should have because he's from New York, so he should have knew he was gonna piss somebody off. That's one thing. I'm not from New York, but I have spent enough time in New York and been there like long periods of time at one time to know. If you out there acting crazy, you gonna piss somebody the fuck off, and you gonna get more than you bargained for. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I'm telling you.
Nigga went to Bronx River at 6 o'clock in the morning, howling and screaming and shit.
Right. He didn't anticipate the motherfucker throwing them bottles. People be saying they think it was part of. Nah, he didn't know that was gonna happen.
Right.
He probably used that like, you know what? I can just say I got shot.
Exactly. Who holds
right? Because the way the shit just cut off and cut back on, it's like, come on, bro. Hell nah.
Ain't no way. And he said it. He said it was 2 kids. He said,
"Hey, Miss Eve, appreciate you coming through, Miss. I'm sorry, Jamie. Go ahead.
Hey, Miss Eve." He said that it was 2 kids and they was tossing a gun back and forth to each other.
Hold on. That's what he said. I ain't hear him say that shit.
He just made a video today. And he was like, y'all sent 2 kids to do a man's job. I'm like,
this
you know
nigga
what?
Is a clown. Like, he couldn't think of nothing better. Like, bro, his brain, this nigga is an idiot.
Like, that's what I'm saying. He was just in the hospital, yesterday or the other day, and he's back live. Like, nothing happened with them tight ass shirts. I don't know if he tying the motherfuckers around his arms. I don't know what, but they get tight right around there.
I don't know why he think people so stupid, but you're not gonna have a big ass projectile that like I mean basically I'm kind of like going off what Sid was saying, like kind of adding what he was saying that that bullet that fragment don't match up to your wound and the way you moving your arm, because nigga, you definitely wouldn't be moving that fucking arm, nigga, if they had to take that shit out of your arm.
Yeah.
Because it looked like a flesh wound. Like just from the bandage, it just
Yeah,
looks like a flesh wound, like
it
something that just
do.
grazed him, or you know what I mean, just opened the skin up, but not actually went inside. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right,
you showing that shit, and then people saying, well, you know, they do be using those bags. Man, get the fuck out of here. Like I don't give a
right.
fuck, bro. Do you see how big that shit is? This nigga got shot with a fucking
Exactly.
elephant gun, didn't he? Like what the fuck, like nigga.
I was looking at that
You got
fact.
shot
I'm
with a 50
like,
cal, my nigga. And, yo,
yeah,
bro,
and
nah.
you talk about, oh yeah, I'm just laying here, bruh. You would have
Nah,
been
I can't.
hollering. That what do people think happen when you get shot? Like this isn't a movie. When you get shot, shit, I was hollering when I got shot. That shit burned.
I ain't never got hit. I got grazed before. It's different when you get grazed versus actually
Shit,
getting
when you get
shot. You know what
shot,
I'm saying?
that shit hurt and it burns. And I was
Yeah, I
hollering.
can't speak. I ain't never been shot. I just got grazed. So
And my friend
luckily,
that I was with, he got hit in the stomach, and he was hollering like a girl.
I'm pretty sure it hurt.
Shoot. And then depending on what you get, what type of
Shot
bullet
with.
you get shot
Right.
with, shit, that motherfucker the moving and shit. You be like, oh hell no. And he's just sitting there calmly, like
That nigga's
nothing.
stupid. Hey, Jamie, he's stupid. Because what he should have said, he shouldn't have showed nothing. He shouldn't have showed no fragment, no nothing.
Nothing.
Because he could have said he got hit with like a 22.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know what I'm saying, it's like he still can move. Because if you get hit with something that, because a 22 can kill you. Because if it go inside you,
Yeah.
it can bounce around and hit something wrong and all that shit. But for the most part, if you just get shot in the arm and it kind of like go in, but kind of come
Mm-hmm.
out on the other side, you can be like, yeah, man, it was a little 22. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little young kid hit me with a little 22 or something. But this
Mm-hmm.
nigga gonna show this big man. I'm like, bro, you so stupid.
Yeah. Like the bullet he showed looked like his arm would have possibly like he would have had some muscle, he would have had some tissue,
Man, that nigga
like
would have been in surgery.
he would have been in surgery. Like he's a joke. That's why when
But
him and KB was into, I'm like, y'all both jokes. So
yeah, that shit was the funniest shit ever.
yeah,
Niggas, I'm fighting for
like
my YouTube life. You fighting for your
right.
YouTube life, nigga? Really?
And then he bought that axe. I was
Right.
mad boy about that axe. He's like, I just made a part of my show, man. It wasn't nothing. And I'm like,
I go, you know what's crazy you say that, and this is off subject, but it made me think of something about KB that I don't like, is the fact that he'll basically tell his audience not to like someone else because of something that they said about him,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, he'll be telling other people, well, why you don't like me because of something that, you know what I'm saying, like I said, or that somebody else said I said. What?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
nigga, I'm like, what, Katie, make that shit make sense, my nigga.
He don't. That's why I say people that can actually sit there and stomach a whole like 2-3 hours of that. I'm like, do you know how many times he contradicts himself? He's very like he's a hypocrite. Like you can go back from the beginning of his life, and by the end of the life, he done contradicted his own self. He done backpedaled on his own thought. Like there's no like I noticed with him when he be talking to people, he'll ask you a question and then you'll be in the middle of answering that question and
Mm-hmm.
he'll ask you another question. So you couldn't
Mm-hmm.
finish your thought on the first one because here he come with another one.
He's trying to
But
give you the answer. He's trying to
yeah,
get
he's
the way
feeding you.
his line of questioning is trying to direct you to the answer that he wants to hear, basically.
Right. That's why when he tried to do that to Tony D2 Wow, I was like, I was proud of Tony D2 Wow because he answered the first, second, and third question. And then he was like, okay, and what now? And KB dropped him off the panel and called him a punk ass nigga. Because he can't talk to people like that. He don't know how to have a talk like that.
Nah, he
I'm
don't.
sure
It's
I'm sure Tony D2 will have more than 50 words in his vocabulary.
most
So
people do.
when you And KB knows he can feel that energy when people know how to talk and articulate their words. So he don't want to have a conversations with people like that because he didn't go get that secondary education. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, he say, like I said, you can only take what people say. With me personally, I only take what they say with face value. And he
Or you
claimed
know
he,
what? You
going
know how he'll be talking to somebody and he'll say, exactly. You'll be like, what did they say that was like so, profound for you to be like, exactly. See, nigga, I knew you be thinking, well, the person didn't finish answering the question. What? And then the crowd be clapping and shit. You like these motherfuckers. What?
yeah. I'm telling you, according to them, Kwame 100-0.
For
He
real.
undefeated. He undefeated.
Exactly,
And
Kobe knows. Ask me, answer. I'm gonna answer the first question, and then I'm like, okay, and your next question, please, because he don't know how to do that, and he'll try to get you jumbled up in your thoughts, so he can have a reason to say, see, you don't even know what you're talking about. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all don't think for yourself, and y'all go along, get along game, and you see, and you be
I
like,
told you I
what?
was going to expose this when I came to YouTube. Like,
Mm-hmm.
nigga.
See, this you type of niggas I'm supposed to be exposing. You like what? What? But he won't sit there and have one of them. He won't have a civil conversation with a person that he may feel maybe a little bit more intelligent than he is. He has to be right, and he gonna come on your panel and tell you that he right, and you like, no, the fuck you ain't. And that's another thing that I like about Sis. He ain't gonna he not starstruck. He'd be like, fuck you, bye. Don't nobody care if you leave. Miss 504 is the same way. It's like, you can come in my house and disrespect, I'm going to disrespect you back. But some people, when they used to come in other people's chat, they'll get, they'll ease up on them. Some people don't ease up on them. If they keep the same energy they have, whether he on the panel, off the panel, or not listening at all.
Yeah, that's when you want to play his celebrity card and be like, basically, like you say, if they come onto their panel and he kind of be a little disrespectful and they boot his ass or whatever, and then he'll go back to his shit and be like talking shit like, you know, I'm trying to get the content and help get numbers and blah blah. Like he's helping people so much. Like his presence, if a person should just be appreciative of his presence to even
Right.
come into their channel. So that's, to me, that's trying to play like a celebrity. That's like, oh, I'm a big name, I'm somebody. So you should be happy that I'm even coming to your channel. But if you ain't no celebrity, my nigga, I can treat you like a regular person, right? Because you saying you ain't a celebrity. So if you come on my shit and I feel like you're getting out of line, get the fuck out of here. Fuck all that
Right.
celebrity shit.
But then he'll
You know
use
that.
a celebrity to stay there. Kobe, you said I should be our sector shade room.
This should
Yeah,
know all the tea.
I be everywhere, Kobe. I be everywhere. I be. I even be in the German and the Russian people business. I put it on closed caption and I be reading what they saying.
Oh shit.
I be up in their business too.
Shit, they be beefing too.
Hell yeah, that shit funny to me. Oh man. Oh man, this one channel. It's this one channel. These white folks be going at it. They be calling just names I ain't never heard of. It's like some
Right. Hey,
serious
look, it's crazy you
backwoods
say that,
swamp
Jamie,
shit.
because today I seen somebody make a comment saying black people are mean as fuck. And I'm like, bro, it's you can be mean in any ethnicity group. Like, I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck what your race is. People be
Hell
mean.
yeah.
They'll say mean shit, especially in chats, like online and these channels and shit in the chat. Man, shit.
Right. Just like the Chinese government, they be scrapping over the laws. Like it's not like our House of Representatives. No fights are gonna break out there. But you go to these other countries, man, they be scrapping up in there. And I be trying to hear what they scrapping about, so I gotta put it on whatever language it is in. Shit.
Yeah, man. People be mean across the board, in my opinion. I've seen all types of people be fucking mean. But
Like when
people be
people be
nice.
like, "Oh, the black community or black people are always against each other." Nah, I man, you go venture down over there in some of these other sectors, these white folks be giving each other business from the rich to the poorest of the poor. They be it man, and they say some crazy stuff. Like I was watching this one thing, it was about this family, these two families, they've been at odds with each other for the longest. Come to find out, well, and they ended up dating each other because it was a small town, and come to find out they was cousins, but they kid that every kid they ever had, something was wrong with them. Like,
Were they like family members or something?
yeah, they found out they was actually related, and the one of the women kept saying, every kid that I have, something is wrong with them. I don't know why. And she would take them to the doctor. She was trying to figure out like what it was. And the doctor said, because y'all related. So they had been feuding this whole time just to find out that they kids messed up, they kids on the other side messed up because of incest. And I was like, man, that is the worst way to find out you're related to somebody. Like you married to your cousin. And it's not like your fifth, sixth cousin. It's like your third cousin. Because, like, her kids had autism. Like, one of her kids, like, his mouth was jacked up. Like, he was born with this disease that, like, messed up. Like, his gums were, like, dark. And, like, some of his teeth were gone. But yeah, they get with each other, and they fought. They had a whole fight in the middle of the street. Somebody videotaped it, and it was like what goes on in small towns. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, some of those small towns across the country be wild.
Yeah. Um. Shit. It was
Hey,
one
Trace
town that only had
Spectors.
like 5,000 people. Hey, Trace Detectives.
Appreciate you coming through.
It was just one town. It was like 5,000 people, and out of the 5,000 people, 20% of the people was incest. I'm like, ooh. Know your people.
Hey, but look, it's crazy because it seems like it affects humans more so than other species. Because
Oh yeah,
when you look at people that breed dogs,
yeah.
they try not to, but they'll
Mhm.
breed a mother and a son or a
Yeah,
sister and a brother. You know what I mean? And most of the time, the puppies come out and they be straight. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
it can create issues sometimes in the dogs also. Where the
But
bloodlines
don't
are real too
usually in
tight.
those cases will the will it the dog that's messed up, will it die or something?
Well, sometimes they'll put it to sleep. They you know what I mean? Like they'll put it down. That's why they be saying, not trying to go into some other shit, but that's the reason why Michael Vick got in trouble because they was putting dogs down. You see what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah,
where that's where the trouble comes in at when you be doing shit like that and people take offense to it. Like, well, why are you killing the dog? You
yeah,
know what I mean? When the dog really don't need to die, but
yeah,
it be something wrong with it, so they kill it. You see what I'm saying?
yeah. But I mean, that makes sense. Shit. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
it's
why they
just
call it
more
cruelty to
work for
animals.
you. But he was
Yeah.
like putting them down in his yard and shit, wasn't he?
I don't know what he was doing to that. And I don't even necessarily think it was him. It was just
Mm-hmm.
the group, like I said, my title, guilty by association. So the
True.
people that you associated with, you know what I'm saying, because they were doing it and they actually were the one putting them down, but you associated with them and it's a whole
Yeah.
little group. You
Yep.
got locked up for it because you was how you say it, facilitate. I'm fucking high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. he, he was the money. You know what I mean? He the
Yeah.
motherfucker that was putting up the money for all the shit. So it's gonna fall on you.
Yeah, I knew they was. Yeah, they was drowning them, Kobe. I remember that. Yeah, they was drowning them. I'm like, dang, that's even worse. Just shit. We used to well, back in the day, like we used to use air guns to put dogs down, but drowning them, that is inhumane.
Right.
Dang, electricity too. Damn, that's horrible. But it was profit, right? It was all for profit because they was fighting them dogs too.
Yeah, they was fighting and breeding them. Selling them. You make a
Yeah.
lot of money, breeding dogs, selling them, but also
Hmm.
fighting, betting on, champion dogs.
Yeah. That's
I don't
what's
know.
up.
I'm conflicted on it because I know as people that they are dog lovers and they love animals, and I don't got anything against dogs. I just don't put them on the same pedestal as humans.
A human.
Right. I don't put
I
them on the
agree.
same. Even though I respect them as a living organism, you know what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
right, me
But
personally, I don't want to kill one. Don't I feel bad if I was to hit one with my car and kill it, but I ain't
but
gonna
I
be
ain't gonna.
crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Like if
get it
I
though,
hit
because you do, because
human.
people, yeah, because people get attachments to dogs. So I understand it when people get emotional or they love their dog like how they feel like they would love a human. I get it. It's just that I don't really look at it the same. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I don't.
it's a
I
dog.
don't. Shit. I'll be like, you going outside and you gonna stay out there. Like I couldn't do a human like that. But it's people that love their dogs like they human beings, and I can respect that.
But I don't think you
I
should
can't
get.
do it.
He served 2 years. To me, that was too long
Yeah,
for
for
a
real.
dog. Like I'm sorry, like
A dog.
a dog. And then what's even worse than that is if it's a police dog and it just so happened to get killed from a criminal that's doing whatever he doing and
Mhm.
he kill that dog. This nigga can get like
Yeah,
10,
you can.
15, 20 years. Like what the
Yeah,
fuck? Like for a dog, my
for a
nigga. Like bro, I don't give
dog.
a fuck if you say that dog was a cop.
But
I'm
check
sorry.
this out.
It's a
Out
dog.
here, it was this officer, and he had a canine, and it was hot. It was like 115, and he forgot that his dog was in the car, left him in the
Yeah, I had a
car,
dog die like that.
and died. Do you know they was trying to charge this man
Yeah,
for that
that's
dog's
crazy.
death? And he was the cop that that was his canine, and
Hmm.
he was
But it's
he.
negligence. It is his fault because it's negligence. I ain't gonna lie.
But
I
you
I
want to
I
give
kind of
him
look on that side.
5 years in jail for
Well,
that?
yeah, that's excessive. That's too much to me. Cause I was mad at somebody that killed my dog that way. My dog was used to getting into the car and riding or whatever, and it was a summer day, and they was going to the car, but they was just getting something out the car, and
Mhm.
my dog jumped in the back, and they didn't know, so
Mhm.
they closed the door. My dog in the car, and shit, it's blazing. It's a summer day, so it's like a thousand inside the car. My dog
Yeah.
died. You know what I'm saying? Now I didn't feel
Wow.
like I was mad at the person, but I didn't feel like they should get locked up or no shit like
Right.
that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But I was mad
Shit. I
because I felt
just
like they
couldn't
was
believe that.
responsible.
I was like, years for a dog? Like,
What's up, Supernova? Supernova's opinion in the building. Appreciate you coming through.
yeah, that shit crazy though. Like capital murder for a dog.
Yeah,
But when a
that's
dog eat your ankle up, and
they
they
don't do
done
shit.
raided the whole, they basically raided or swatted your house, and they done brought them canines in and chewed off half your leg. I can't charge the police department for that. That's that bullshit.
Yeah, I started going live. We going live sometimes, Supernova. I got stream y'all.
God,
Drop
just
the link.
stream yours.
Everybody got stream. This shit free. I should pay for it, but I don't think I'll be having I think if you pay for it, you can have like 10 people on your channel.
Yeah, I think you
You can
have
just do
like
more
way more.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
you do
you
more
got
shit
more
when you pay for it.
options. Hmm. But you slowly but surely growing and climbing, so you know.
I ain't doing nothing, man. I just getting on this bitch talk shit. But like the subject I had tonight, because I've been thinking about that shit. Like, damn, I guess I would be considered as guilty
Mhm.
by association.
Yeah.
I don't assume people to be guilty by association, but I can understand how someone would, you know, say I'm guilty by association.
Right. And that's a fact. Like that's why when you moving throughout the YouTube streets or moving throughout this sector and you go in somebody's chat and you speak and you can pretty much get a feel to how the chat responds to you or even
Hmm.
the host of you're not wanted here because you're part of a
Right.
group and you like I'm not a part of no group, like I think for myself, but hey,
But
and
the
I
good thing
can't.
about it, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm
No, no,
sorry.
go ahead.
I was say good thing about it, like if you a person is genuine, and how I was saying earlier, if you keep it the same across the board, no matter what chat you're in, you're gonna speak your opinion,
Right.
whether it's favorable or not. But you're not
Mm-hmm.
trying to be malice or you're not being nasty or
Right.
whatever. Most people can respect that. So I'm gonna speak for myself. I can go to a lot of different chats, and I know these are chats where people don't even rock with the people that
Mm-hmm.
content creators I rock with, but they're still will say what up and speak and
Yeah.
everything like that because in like I say, most of the time I don't even comment or be in chats where I
Yeah.
know if I'm speaking my opinion I'm going to get timed out and all of that.
Right.
But it
Mm-hmm.
is chats that I can go in where I don't get timed out. You know what I'm saying? Where
Right.
I don't get blocked, but I'm not in there disrupting anything. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
might say what I say and it might be going against what that person is saying, but as long as I'm not being disrespectful, I can rock
Yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
you do
And
gotta kind of
and
like how you say it, how you moving is some people can do that and some people can't.
yeah. But women are catty though. Like I'm not gonna lie, like some women are like when you try to go and support some of the women content creators, they'll say some slick shit like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a while," or they'll just say something that just put the eyeballs on you, and you just be like, you know what, I'm out because I didn't come in for that. Like I might see people that I see in other chats in the chat, and I want to know what the content's about, but I'm not gonna just come into somebody's house and not speak because I feel
Right.
like there's somebody in the chat that I don't rock with. So, but like I say, with women content creators, they pay attention to everything. Like they know where you've been. It's like they got a GPS tracker on your ass. They be like, yeah, you was in that person's chat. And I think I seen them in that chat. And then if the content creator can't remember what chat they seen you in, best believe the chat is going to tell them. So,
Sister
shit.
T a prime example of that because she be on
Yeah.
it on who her I guess core subscribers be where they be
Mm-hmm.
going and who chat they be chatting in and shit. But that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy to me how they got some of these people scared to
Yeah.
actually say what they want to say and someone now if they're going to keep it the same and they might
Mm-hmm.
feel like me sometimes where it's like well what's the use of even commenting because what I'm going to comment is going to get me timed out or blocked but
Mm-hmm.
not all the time because you know what I'm saying.
True.
I've been in plenty of chats where the person is rocking out. They saying what they want to
Yeah.
say. They not being super disrespectful, and they just
Right.
they're not getting timed out. They're gonna get ignored, but
Right.
they saying what they want to say.
Exactly. And then to me, even with the content creator, if you make the rule and say do not block anybody in my chat,
They
I
should
don't
follow
care
that.
who it is, that you need to stand on business. And if they blocking people, you need to like put your foot down and say, "Hey, this is my house." Like what happened today in Moonlight's chat, I'm like, well, she was answering a question that somebody asked her. Because first Gina timed her out. And she was like, what
Right.
the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then, because I was, and then they was like, oh, she was in here promoting her channel. I'm like, no. Somebody asked her something and she responded. But your moderators are there for you to not have to keep trying to figure out who fighting and blocking and whatever in the chat, and it just becomes chaotic when you have a person that is a mod for you that just cannot help but block. Because Garrett was in there blocking people.
Oh, he
And I
was. He was
think
in.
Letitia was on his ass. She was like, you quit doing that. And she was on
He
their
he kept
ass.
blaming. Yeah, he kept blaming Queen Regina for it.
Yeah, and you can see when you're a mod, you can see who blocked
Mm-hmm.
who timed out who. That's why she, respect the host, and then she like, damn, I gotta take my mod sticks again. But you got moderators that across the board, don't matter what chat they in, they there and they do what they do. You got Go Getter, you got Draco, Letitia. Like you got the ones that be putting the links and stuff in the chat, just making sure that everything is just running smoothly. And regardless of what content creator chat they're in, they're gonna do the exact same thing. They're not going to time somebody out because they don't like them. They're not going to, they just follow but Queen can't do that. And that's what make her a rogue mod. Shit.
Yeah, she block off emotions.
Oh, yeah. Well, shit.
How
Somebody
she feel about you.
Garrett was calling you fat, funky, da da da. Oh, my God. Dang.
Yeah, he be going in on her, man. I'm like, yo, that shit
He be
crazy.
giving her that work. But I just feel like him and Kayla gonna end up falling out.
You and
Uh,
him and who? Oh, Kayla. Kayla,
Garrett
call
and
Kayla.
KB. I think they're gonna end up
Kayla.
falling out. Kayla B gonna, because I really don't think he liked the fact that he be in her chat.
He might not give a fuck. He might not give a fuck.
Shit.
Cause as long as Garrett, I guess play it how he's supposed to, where it's like it's a crazy thing
See,
because I be
when it
peeping
put when
that
the
when I'm in
words and
there.
shit start getting up in there, well, play it how smooth, don't come in there disturbing it. Like when you gotta walk on eggshells, that shit crazy to me.
Yeah, that is. But it's like a war zone in Moonlight joint though because
It's
you got
Troll
people that's
Nation.
yeah, it's Troll Nation. You got people that's talking shit about Garrett, and then Garrett is in there talking shit about people, but he's a mod. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
damn, my nigga, how can you really be? And to me, my opinion, your mod really shouldn't be in there going with the
Uh-uh.
subscribers.
No.
I mean, if you got issues with them, it is what it is. But you gotta let them rock out. You gotta let them say what they gonna say, and
Yeah.
not get into a back and forth with them because you're a mod.
Yeah,
So then
and
when you start
even if
timing
it
them out, it's gonna look like you're being emotional.
exactly. So it's either go at them back. Y'all keep going back and forth until y'all tire yourself out and y'all done going back and forth. Or don't be a mod. Or don't be in there talking shit.
But my thing with Garrett
Because
is
most
he don't
mods,
know how to have a
they can,
conversation without insulting first.
right. Because most mods, if you come for them, they can hold their own. They
Right.
ready for it. They ready for whatever. And they'll still, and you don't see them timing nobody out. They don't time nobody out. But Garrett, you hit the wrong button, he gonna say something and you gonna say something back. He gonna get in his feelings and he gonna block you. Or he gonna time you out.
Well, I think he be trying to respect Moonlight wishes as it's her channel. So I mean from my perspective, I'm not a mod or anything over there, but I don't really be seeing where it's like they saying which I know now I come to find out they saying he was timing people out and blocking
He
people today.
was. He was
Um
today because Leticia got tired of that shit. Like, stop
Yeah,
doing
I
it.
did say they little back and forth though. I did, you know what I mean, peep that.
Yeah, she was like, y'all. She kept telling him to stop doing the shit because people started coming up in their other accounts saying, "Damn, I thought this was Troll Nation."
Yeah.
So, I
Oh, hold
mean,
on, but I want to ask you though, cause I didn't really understand that why cause I was kind of a part of that inadvertently, only cause I was cracking jokes and I made a joke and she's saying that she was responding to me, but it's like I never said anything directly to her. You see what I'm
who?
saying? I'm talking about Mom Boss Mayo.
Oh,
I never said anything directly to her. I just made a joke because
mm-hmm,
I just happened to see some of the comments and they was talking about the traveling shit and all of it. So I just made a comment joking saying, yeah, you can get your credit fixed for 1999. So then
mm-hmm.
that's when she started atting me, saying shit, and then I responded to her initially. You see what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
I
so you didn't
initially
know
cracked
the?
the joke. Go ahead.
Oh, you didn't know. When they was in there talking about the traveling stuff, you was saying you didn't know what question they had asked.
No, I'm saying I was just making a joke.
Uh
Like
huh.
I don't know what the fuck, why they started talking about it, because they were saying that she was promoting her business,
Right.
and then she claimed that she was just responding, and I don't
Right.
know who she was responding to, but I didn't say anything to her initially. You see what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I was just making a joke, but then she started at me, and then she was getting timed out, and I didn't understand why she was getting timed out because I'm like, why are you timing her out if we the ones that she claimed that she's responding to?
Yeah. That's what I was trying because she timed her out first, and then they was like she was promoting her business, but someone had asked her, what did they say? It was something about a voucher, like a travel voucher. It
When you say
wasn't
Kobe,
even. It
reading the
wasn't a.
chat, it seemed like I was talking to her. No, I mean, I was after my initial first comment. You see what I'm saying? Like my first comment, I wasn't talking to her. I was just making
Mhm.
a joke saying
Mhm.
you can get your credit fixed for 1999, but I wasn't saying
Mhm.
it to her. And then that's when she started, kind of just breaking down to me what her business is and all of this. And I'm like, I already know. Like, you're not
Yeah.
saying something to me I don't already know. And then I was
Yeah.
just making a joke. And then I left it alone. Like, I wasn't even saying
Yeah.
anything else to her. I told her, hey, I wish you much success on all your, and I meant it. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you doing, much
Yeah.
success. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I know it's some bullshit. Well, to me, it's some bullshit. So do your thing. And then she
Right.
kept atting me and shit. Like, so I didn't
Yeah.
understand why
And
she kept talking to me.
that's where Regina, she she didn't catch what she didn't catch the dialect between you two.
Right, and it was more than just me because you had Will
Yeah.
T.
It was
Like
Will
Will T was
T.
talking to her,
Yeah.
and I don't know what the fuck. Like I said, I noticed that he was talking about traveling and all this shit,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bro, he don't even understand. Well, maybe he do. I don't know, but and then she was talking to somebody else. She said she was responding to somebody else too. I can't remember who it was. And I don't know what their conversation was. Like I said, I
Yeah,
know
like
what
there she
ours was.
there was a couple of she was responding to like you, Will T. It was one other
Another
person.
person. It was
It
somebody
was
else she was
another
responding to.
person, and where she didn't like Regina didn't see the dialect. She didn't even go back to
Mm-mm.
look. I don't even think, and she timed her out. And then I seen somebody say, "Oh, you was right for doing that." And then I was like, "No, you was not." And
What's up,
so
27?
I was just like, "Damn." I was just like, "Damn." Um, I was like, Moonlight, she was answering, I said she was answering and responding to questions or to the people in the chat. And then there was like she was advertising her business, and I was like, how did her responding to the chat, to people in the chat, advertising her business? But I think
Well, I guess
Moonlight
it was the
had
way
too
she
much.
was doing it. Yeah, I guess the
Yeah,
way she
I
was
guess
doing it.
so.
because she was putting
because I
information in
understood
there that
what was
she didn't
going
need to.
on. Yeah, and I kind of understood what was being asked and what was being said. But instead of timing her out, she could have just been like, "Don't promote your, please don't promote your business in here," versus timing her out, and she don't even know why you getting timed out. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know why she got timed out. So I just think that Moonlight just had a lot going on. And when she finally
Yeah.
looked down and Mom Boss was like, "I'm out of here. Like, I'm out." She was like, "Wait, what's going on?" But it's like, you should have
They didn't
enough.
trace specters. Well, not to my understanding, they didn't fall out. Like Jamie explained, it kind of was a misunderstanding. And I think it could have been the fact that Mom Boss was even mentioning my name and the other people's name, and Regina don't fuck with
Mm-hmm.
me. Like Regina got me blocked, so she might have been timing her out for even having dialogue with me. You know what I'm
But
saying? It could.
that's
Go ahead.
true. Cause I'm telling you, she got another device. Cause she can't see what you're saying. Mind you,
Oh,
if
okay.
she
She probably
has you
could. Yeah.
blocked, all she's seeing is Mom Boss's
Oh.
response. She can't see nothing you're saying. So she don't know who Mom Boss is talking to. In her eyes, um it's damn near like she was talking to herself and promoting her business. Cause she
Mm-hmm.
has you blocked. She can't see you.
But she could see my name. Like she could see my name in Mom Boss's comments. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, when she's put at. Oh, okay.
Right. So she see who she's talking to. And
Right.
like you said, it could just look as if she's just like trying, because like she's saying shit I'm not asking her. Because
Yeah.
even though I made my comment saying, and I think she took offense to that, which it was a joke. And
Yeah.
but she be promoting that shit, talking about some
Yeah.
1999. Like what the fuck,
Right.
yo? I'm just making a joke about this shit.
Yeah.
And she felt the need to explain to me what it is, and I'm like, sure, they
Yeah.
already know. Like,
Right. I was a joke. But it looked like she was, even though she was adding you, it's like she couldn't see what you were saying.
right,
So
right,
it could have been because when she responded back to you, that's when she was explaining the 1999. So that's
right.
what
About fixing the credit and shit, and I'm like, yeah,
exactly. So that's what she's seen, and she timed her out. But my thing is, if you got the whole block, I mean, if you got the whole chat on block, and you can't see only certain people responding to people you have blocked, you shouldn't be a mod to me, in my eyes.
nah, she shouldn't. She
You should
shouldn't.
not be a mod in nobody chat because the whole point of being a mod is, to help the host. You're not helping them by doing that shit. That's why when she blocked her or when she timed her out, and I was thinking in my head, do Mom Boss and
Regina got
Regina
an
got
issue.
an issue? Because she
Hey,
let
Trace
her.
Spector, because that, like what Trace Spector was saying, she said it seemed like to her that Regina had an issue with Mom Boss. Because you see Regina and what she was typing on Trace Spector.
She got Trace Spector's blocked too, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I couldn't see what she was saying, but maybe she do. Like I say, it could have just been that she was actually having a conversation with people that she has blocked or that she deem as
Hmm.
whatever. She probably look at us as fucking evil or something. I don't know
She
how the fuck she
do.
look at me, but
She think we're evil people because we talk and speak our minds. Like she can't. She
well,
knows she can't bully us.
yeah, well, she crazy as fuck. She think she gonna be on YouTube displaying a pattern of behavior, and then people aren't gonna speak on it or point it out because this is YouTube. You can have an opinion. So it's
Right.
like that's what kills me about a lot of motherfuckers. Like, well, don't say shit about me. And I'm like, what? You on
Right.
YouTube, motherfucker?
Right.
What the fuck you
I.
mean, nigga?
That's the whole thing that be taking me out with people like, "Yo, I don't speak on you. You don't speak on me. We gonna shake on it." Man, get the fuck out of here. I ain't shaking on shit. Cause you might do something I don't like.
And I might speak on it.
And I'm gonna have to take that virtual handshake back.
Look, to this day, fucking Ty dumbass wouldn't even be beefing with motherfucking Skinny. Had his dumbass just been able to accept, people are going to talk about what the fuck happens to me on YouTube, including the
Hmm.
people I'm cool with. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in my opinion, he did it in a respectful way where he wasn't necessarily clowning him, but he was
Hmm.
clowning him because the shit was fucking funny. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, nigga, if it's funny, it's funny, whether
It's
we cool or
funny.
not. I'm just not gonna be malice with it and just be, dogging you out, calling you all types
Yeah.
of bitch ass niggas and all. He didn't do that at first. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do all of that. He just was saying like, nigga, you should have stood up, my
For real.
nigga. And this nigga got his fucking panties in a bunch. You know what? No,
Yeah.
you know what? No,
See,
I ain't gonna get
Trace.
into all that.
Look, Trace
But
Festive already know. Yeah. Queen got another device. She can see
mm-hmm.
what everybody say, and yep, get an account, and you can see everything she say, and you can
Hey, but Trace Spector, if you think about how
respond
stupid that is, like, what the fuck? Why would you block everybody just to go on another device
to see
to
what
see what the fuck
everybody.
they saying?
Mhm.
Like, that's stupid.
And wait, and then she be talking cash shit. She be cash shit talking. She told KTC, go suck your white husband, go suck that white dick. I said, ooh, bitch, I'm finna get you. And I was like, ooh. I, I was like, yeah, I'm on her ass now. I was like, And I didn't even
Mm.
go get a whole nother device. I just did some other kind of shit. And
I
I
just
was like,
answered myself in my head because I'm like, yo, the reason why she going to get another device to see what you're saying,
mm-hmm.
so she can talk shit, so
Yeah.
other people can see it and know that you
Mm-hmm.
can't see it,
Yeah.
well, thinking that you can't see it. There's a
Mm-hmm.
ways around that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's ways around that shit. That's why I said, I was like, you know what? This is the end of the beginning of that. That's why I said I'm gonna start copying her motherfucker and what she saying in the chat and pasting that shit in the chat. Fucking around with me.
And her ancestors sent her here to regulate, right? According to her,
Yeah. Her ancestors.
I don't give a fuck. She's 60. She at least 60. Yo. She was born at least in
See,
1960
she was 50, 55. Then she was
for the
56.
longest.
And she was a middle-aged woman. Now she about to be in her 60s. Now she gonna be a senior citizen. Now she really gonna be. They bullying a senior citizen. Cause I don't care. My sister 50. I have a sister. She 56. She don't act like Gina. She don't none of that. Like you wouldn't even think my sister was 55, 56. The way she act. I showed her how Gina react. She said, "Damn, she old." I said, "No, she the
Hmm.
same age as you." She said, "My hell no."
Most older women don't act like that. She
She
different.
act like she was brought up in the chitlin circuit, picking cotton. Um, yes sir, massa. Like, cut it out. Cut it out. Don't nobody respect that.
Hmm. But she do know how to stroke a man ego. Like, that's obvious.
But she can't
Because
keep them. She might stroke their
the
ego, but
ego, she know how to stroke the
shit.
ego.
See, I notice with women like that, they don't get along with other women. Because she feel like I know how to cook, I know how to clean. I'm entitled. I should be entitled to any man that I want. And then she'll put down other women that have careers where they work and they're away from the home, and even though they marry or might be have a companion, she feels like she's above that woman, even though you 55 ain't been a nurse in probably 10, 20 years. Your US vet don't even get like, where's your accolades? You don't you can't show your accolades. but you can talk about your accolades. I have a minor in criminal justice, and it's like for the women, she see that as like in KB's chat, she see those type of women as competition. Men, the men don't go that hard on her like the women do. Like she know how to talk to men. She know, like she say, the love language, and that's cook, clean, have always have you a meal, always be readily and available for you to, you know, have you know, do the grown up. She just thinks like she's entitled to a certain type of man. And I don't see that.
I mean, wasn't she like going around parading that she got her a younger dude and all of this shit? If I'm mistaken, somebody correct me, but they were saying that her dude was in like his 30s or some shit.
Yeah.
The dude she said she had.
Yeah, he was young. He had dreads. And then she just said the other day she was single, so yeah.
Right.
But that's my thing with her. Like,
She was single the whole time, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, the thing with you think he didn't have him a little sexy young thing somewhere? You know what I'm saying?
he probably had her thinking they was
Yeah,
something.
like he only come over there on certain days of
Cause
the
she a sugar
week,
mama. She obviously is a
flat
sugar mama. I
out.
remember I used to call her that when she was dropping the bag on Kwame. She said that giving this nigga $500 super chats back to back. Cause one day she dropped like two stacks, and you know what I'm saying. In one live, she dropped like 2,000, 2,500, something like that.
Oh,
And she dropped like $400 or $500 super chats or whatever. So I was like, oh yeah, she a goddamn sugar mama.
Kobe said he got tired of spitting on that box.
Yeah, she done bought this nigga. She bought him for a little while, but her money it ran
Ran
out. You know
out.
what I mean? Yeah, that contract up.
The settlement money was she was making it
Yeah,
rain on Kayla. Shit, and
right.
he was twirling and the twerking too. Twirling
And she
and the
blessed. Look,
twerking.
and she blessed some other content creators too. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I
And
don't know
they
how
were
much she gave them,
twirling and the twerking.
and
Twirling
some of
and
them still
twerking.
do. Some of them
Yeah.
still do.
Yeah. But now, shit, she about to lose a tiny home. Shit. She ain't got a
I
little
think.
check from the VA yet.
I think the most genuine. This is just my opinion. I think the most genuine content creators would be the content creators that take zero donations.
You would think.
Yeah, the reason I say that is because that means you're going to be unbiased completely. You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? Your opinion is not going to be swayed one way or another because you're not taking payment from anybody.
Yeah. And you know what? Some content creators should just do that one day, just to see, like if or do it for a week, just to see if you are actually paying attention to the content you putting out and how the people are responding to it.
Right.
Because a lot of times when people be like making it rain cash ups, like Gina was, it's hey, see me, I'm over here. That's that shit. And that's how she got seen. Shit. She at
Right.
least she wanted to be seen.
She wanted to
And
tell her
that's
story.
you want to tell her story. And now look at them. Both of them. Can't stand each other now.
Well, it appears that way. But sometimes things aren't always what they seem. It could genuinely be that way where he has a dislike for her now, she has a dislike for him, or it
But
could
the
be a
thing
play.
is, think about it. There's always a reason why KB had, he would always fire Regina and then, give her back her ranch or, it was all this back and forth shit. I've always thought that she's had something over his head.
Yeah, me too.
Always. Because ain't nobody gonna be playing that many games with somebody like that, knowing that it could affect my channel and my bottom line, which is money. So I wouldn't be doing that with someone unless they have some dirt. And it looks to me like she do.
Well, she said she got DMs, um, of conversations between them two, and then she tried to explain it a little bit, I guess, saying she cursed when she's talking. Cause how he was saying that she's unprofessional and all this other shit,
Mm-hmm.
and she like, well, I be cursing about, which that is unprofessional. Cause if you
It
are
is.
dealing with an employer, you can't be cursing and all of that.
You would
I
be
don't care. I
talking
don't even
like
care.
that.
Yeah, I don't even care if you do feel like y'all are cool outside of
Yeah.
the work environment. You don't do that in the work
Yeah.
environment. Like if y'all are dealing on business, then you don't be
That's
cursing and stuff. And then I guess
yeah. But
that is
she
like,
cussed him out.
yeah,
The day he fired her, she
right. And see,
said
that's
she
what I'm saying.
called him and cussed him
I
out.
agree with Kwame on that. I don't disagree with him. I think he has grounds to fire her if she's like coming at him with heat, cussing at him and shit. And if you want to have a
Mm-hmm.
conversation or disagreement about something that's going on, work related, we can
Mm-hmm.
discuss that, but don't be cursing at me and shit because I'll fire your ass.
Yep.
It
And
was
she,
his way out to say,
it
because he probably
was.
been wanting to fire her. He just had that opportunity then because she made it open. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Right.
you want to curse? Okay, get up out of here. My chat hates you anyway. So
Right.
the
And then I
old
got
group, the
this.
new group, any group
Yeah.
does not
It
like
don't
her.
even matter what group it is. It's like, who is this woman? Then they get a dose of her and they like, oh hell no.
Right.
And then they be complaining about it don't matter what group it is, the new school, old school. It's like she what do they call them? She's a legend, not a legend. What is it? Urban tale.
Alleged. So
Uh,
what?
was yeah, urban legend around here.
Oh, urban
Might have
legend.
heard of her, but we don't know who she is. The ghost of Gina.
Trey Spector said, "Damn, Fatias and Jamie, it was nice knowing y'all as little
Yeah,
people. You will be community wall famous in 5, 4, 3, 2."
right.
She ain't gonna
Oh
put me on the
well.
community wall.
Oh well.
She ain't gonna know I talked about a Trey Spector because this is like far into the live, and if she looked
Yes,
at the
she.
title, she ain't gonna get that far into it.
It don't have her name in it. It don't.
Right.
She ain't. She can't stay up there. She be eating them edibles.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put nobody's name in my shit. Like, cause I think when Ronald was on my panel, my last live,
Mhm.
and he was saying his advice basically is to beef. If I want my channel to grow, if I want people to come to my channel and listen to what I'm saying, then I need to beef with people and shit. And I'm like,
No,
nah, bro,
I know.
I ain't putting people's
Shit,
names all in the title
you
and all
could.
that shit.
You do hot topics all the time, and you have people on your panel talk about that shit. But
Hmm.
like these type of titles, these are good titles too. But sometimes people be scared to come up and talk and talk about like their opinion about it because you have to use examples that are real examples in this sector. And a lot of people don't want to offend content creators or offend subscribers. But if it's just casual talk, it's just casual talk. Shit.
Right.
It's just like it's just an open panel. Anybody can come up, whether you for it or not. Like that's how if I ever had a channel, it would be that way. Whether you agree with me or not, it's not gonna change how I feel about the person that's up on the panel. I can agree to disagree with you, but a lot of man shit. You be up there, it felt you be feeling like you going against the content creator just for having an opinion. And it's like a constant back and forth. Well, see, this is what I'm saying, but no, listen to what I'm saying. It's like, God damn.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be that way. Even if two people do have opposing opinions, I feel like they should be able to express how they feel about something without making it seem as if they're trying to persuade the other person to think how they're thinking,
Exactly.
or tell them that, because like I said, I was saying earlier about Garrett, man, he always screaming for people to hit the link, have a conversation, talk man to man, but then you be insulting them. So
Yep.
you be calling them names and saying all this other shit, and it's like, bro,
Hmm.
who wants to have a conversation with you if you're going to be insulting? Because all it's going to turn into is an argument. It's not
It
going to be a
is.
conversation and talk or debate. It's just going to be an argument because you're insulting.
Right. Cause you're gonna start to insult somebody right off the cuff. You coming in thinking, okay, this person about to start roasting when they're actually coming to have a conversation with you. But because you can't think past roasting or think past having a conversation, you'll never have that conversation with that individual that you want to have a conversation with that mindset.
Right.
Because if you get up on a pound, you and the first thing you do is insult somebody, they don't want to talk to you. They're like, fuck out of here. Shit.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was telling them, bro. Like, bro, you gotta understand. Dude probably don't even, he don't want to hit the link, so you stop screaming for him to hit the link.
Right.
He just don't like you. Just just leave it as that.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I can leave it at that. If a person just don't like me, they just don't. I'm not gonna keep asking them why or have a conversation with me, tell me this. Nah, nigga, you don't like me, don't like me. Cool.
Right. I don't even, if you don't like me, I don't even care why you don't like me, because the reason you don't like me is not even a good reason, because we don't know each other in real life. Like,
Right.
we only know each other on this app, and when I cut this red app off, I'm
I'm off of
that's
it.
where it's at. Off.
Salute, you know what I'm saying, man. Appreciate you
Okay,
coming
you know what I'm
through, bro.
saying?
You called it live. Yeah, I'm
Well, I'm
about
gonna
to.
jump down. Somebody might want to come up.
Nah, it's crazy. So I'm about to end this live. It's crazy you said that. I swear, I'm like, it's been 3 hours. I wasn't even really trying to go this long. Like I said, I was just having a little conversation about because I was something I was thinking about guilty by association.
Yeah. All
Actually,
right.
it
Well,
happens a
thank you
lot.
for having me up, and
No problem. I
y'all have a
appreciate you
good
coming up. You,
Thanksgiving and eat.
you can hit the link anytime.
All
Anytime, you're
right.
welcome.
All
And you
right.
too. Hope you enjoy your family. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours.
Thank you, and shout out to the chat.
Shout out to Jamie Jews, y'all. Y'all sub her. She need to go ahead and start a channel. She's very interesting and can speak about a lot of different topics. So I'm talking about drop the link. No, man, I'm about to close this live out, bro. Um I appreciate that, Kobe, man. I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate everybody coming through. Trey Spectors, Yam Sam, man. Shit, who else came through? Evolve May, Pro, Draco, 27, Darren. Who else? Roy Lee, Supernova. It is what it is. Sugar Bear came through. Lovely One. Miss Believe. Shit, everybody. Highly Favored. Miss Eve. Sis. Shit, everybody, man. Roll Rich. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the Wabbits. Shout out to all the content creators that's doing their thing and can talk about different shit that just ain't stuck on beef. It's possible to just, not always talk about beef. Even if you're speaking on something that's going on in the sector, to me, that's not always beef. And it seems that sometimes, even if you speak on someone and just kind of being neutral, not even trying to, troll them or anything, say anything negative, you just speaking on a situation, they'll say that's starting beef, especially if you put their name in the title. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody coming through. Yeah, shout out to you, Jamie Jules. I appreciate you hitting the panel. Shout out to Big U. Nah, MG, I ain't doing that. Appreciate you coming through though. Shout out to you. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody that do celebrate it, if you celebrate it. I don't, but I do like being with my family, so I know a lot of other people do too. So hopefully, you have safe travels to wherever you're going. If you're staying at home, and I hope everybody have a good day tomorrow, good weekend, and try not to knock anybody over if you do go Black Friday shopping, which that shit kind of dead now, right? Nobody really go out on Black Friday. Trace back throwing tomatoes. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all coming through. I'm about to close this one out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.